People have been asking to try this on 150, so we'll do it. Retro Mike, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Just hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Sunday kind of sucks, but because, you know, it's the start of the work week tomorrow, but hey, we'll have fun today. We'll have a good time. Lord Malachite, welcome. It is so nice to see you guys. Vanilla says, my connection was awful yesterday. I could watch whenever I started typing anything in chat. My stream crashed. Hopefully it'll be better today. Vanilla, you must be on Spectrum. Or the British equivalent of Spectrum. Am I right? That sucks. That's no fun. But how are you guys doing today? It is always a pleasure to be here. I wish I had more streaming days, but I guess I can't complain. 4 is not too terrible. Let's get started. All right, start a new game. All right, what am I going to name this? Let's just name it 150. How about that? 150. I don't think this whole name will fit. I was going to put 150%. Let's abbreviate it. 150 PRC. How about like NT? This does have like that part. Wow, that just barely fit. Okay. That will get the job done. All right, 150%. Let's go. Are we at 150? Let me make sure the speed setting is correct. That's 100. That's 150. Okay. There. Oh, wow. This is going to be fast. This is going to be fast. Let's go. All right. This is what I wanted to see. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate it. This is going to be fun. No, already in a bad way getting beat up. Okay. Yep, we got to remember where all the enemies are. There's not going to be time to react very much. The Octoroks dead. Let's get them. Oh, I want that. That's a good start. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that. Take that. Oh, and here we go. Welcome in, Kane. How's Mega Man X? It was great, dude. We beat it. Mega Man X was awesome. I was starting to worry we wouldn't because that last Sigma fight was really taking its toll on me. But somehow, like the strategy that I deemed as least likely to succeed was actually the winning strategy. I can't believe that, but it did happen. It happened. And I'm shocked. It's going to be a fun grind today, though. I'm not really sure what to expect with some of the challenges this game will provide. It's all, like Retro Mike said, it's already a pretty fast game. So reaction speeds are going to have to really be on par here. All right, where's the lady to give me my magic? Right here. All right. We're going to need this. Welcome in, Taurus. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm going to get the bag of pee. Phoenix, what's going on? Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Welcome on in. I think you were here and I missed you. So my apologies. And welcome in, Phoenix. Good to see you. Taurus, hope you're having a nice day. Yeah, the bubble areas are going to be interesting. And if this is too easy, we will play it again on 200 someday. But I am familiar with Zelda 2, so I'm really not sure how this is going to go. I know my reaction times are going to have to be really quick. Alright, first things first, we're going to go grind some experience. I always like to get off to a good start by grinding down here. This is the grinding spot I used as a kid, and I'm going to keep using it. This is going to be the bubbles. Yeah. Alright, maybe we can get past them without too much trouble. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Alright, now we have to fight stuff, though. That could be a problem. Now we got to fight. Alright, I don't really want magic yet. I'm going to wait and level up attack. That's much more important right now in the game. We will get our experience here. What's the magic lady glitch? I don't know about that one. Mega Man 2 is going to be nuts. Who did it 200%? Quick Man stage demanded perfection. That's what I'm concerned about most with Mega Man 2 is the Quick Man stage. And maybe the security system fight or whatever it's called. Alright, this is not going well. I'm gonna get out of here and go get the health. Alright, let's go get this. This is why I waited to pick up the heart. Now the gorilla is gonna beat me up. That's great. That did not help very much. Alright, we don't want any of that stuff. I'm gonna hold up for attack. Damageless Zelda 2 with 150 with level 1 sword. Yeah, that sounds fair. That's nice and fair. Hey, maybe one day we'll... No, we're not... I'm not a good candidate for doing anything deathless, that's for sure. That's terrible. My God! Ah! That's awful! I'm gonna start using this. That is awful. Wow, they just absolutely mauled me right there. Alright, get good. If I can't beat up on these moblins, how are we going to beat the guys in the palace? That's going to be a major problem. Maddie, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Welcome aboard. What else is going on here? What am I missing? Zooey, what's going on? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Amazing start. The Octrot normally just drops a blue bottle. Yeah, we're off to a pretty good start if I can stay alive, which is going to be a major problem. Maddie, I hope you're feeling better, dude. I am sorry to hear you have freaking COVID, but Maddie, I am glad you're here, and I want you to feel better. Being sick just sucks, even if you have to not being at work would be better than dealing with that by a long shot. Kane, hope you're having a good day, buddy. Always a pleasure. Cole, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that as always. I know you're busy. All good. Gonna be a bit of a grind today. That's okay. I'm looking. You know what else I'm scared about with today's challenges? You know what I'm frightened about? Can we try and grind that up? Nah, we'll just go ahead and get this. We're good. You are feeling better. I'm glad, Maddie. That's good stuff. That is wonderful. Make sure I'm not missing anybody joining the chat here. Mega Man 3150. Yes, Kane, we will do it. Expect to see it. Yeah, we're not. Oh, that skip, Phoenix. Okay, I have heard of that, but I don't think we're going to do it. No skipping. We're just going to do all the regular stuff in order. All right, got to move really quick here. These birds steal your experience. That's like one of the worst things that could happen. I hate the birds. I never get the fairy there. That's freaking rigged. But Maddie, I'm glad you're feeling better, dude. That makes me feel better. Dude, the birds actually steal experience points in this game. It's really ridiculous. As a kid, that made me rage so hard. But we just won't encounter them. If we do, run like hell. Do a bit of grinding here early in the game. That's going to kind of set the stage for what we need. And then we won't have to grind again except for maybe one moment, and then that'll be over fairly quick. This guy's whooping me. Birds and their freaking experience stealing. You got, oh, they're here again? Really? Yeah, I botched that up. There goes experience. No. Get off the screen. Gotta adjust the speed quicker. I'm not doing a very good job right now. I don't want that! Oh my god, that would have been 20 experience we would have gotten. That's a waste of time. Alright, that's gonna refill our health. Okay. That's fine. I have seen that glitch. I have seen it before. Chaos Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. Wise Jedi Knight, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good day. Pleasure to see you as always. Should be able to get some good sound bites from this. Yeah, wait till we get into some of the deeper palaces and I'm actually having to fight threatening enemies. That's going to be a little bit painful. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, we're in pretty good shape now. What are we looking at experience-wise? 223 right now. That's not terrible. Wouldn't hurt to get another level. It really wouldn't. I think we're going to get at least one more level here and then move on. Let's see if we can do it. As long as I avoid the bad enemy encounter here, I think it's going to be fine. But this will pay off in the long run, so we don't have to grind further down the road nearly as much. You can get yourself in a bit of a pickle if you don't get some early grinding in. You don't exploit the skulls in the palace. Nah. I hate those skull things. The things that take 1,000,000 hits. You can kill those, but this is kind of like a childhood grinding spot. I always thought this was much faster than the skulls because they took so many hits. But I always liked doing it right here for some reason. I accidentally found this spot as a kid. I was like, wow, there's higher end moblins here, and they're not very hard to kill. Let's get you off to somewhat of a decent start. I'm tempted to try and grind up to the attack before we even get in there. That would be not a bad idea. Alright, I'm trying to adjust to the speed a little bit. We're getting there. 50 experience of skull, that's true, but they take 1,000,000 hits. They take a million hits, and especially with no attack power. Or is there something I'm missing that there's a faster way to kill him or something? I have no idea. Once we get rolling on the palaces, this will pick up considerably in speed. Give me the fairy. That's nice. The fairy went in the water. That's perfect. Like they actively try and avoid you. It's ridiculous. Alright, what do we want here? Nothing. Save up and get the attack. That's what I want to do. Nobody mentioned that, Zooey. No. Absolutely not. That's going to be the bad encounter. Actually, it was not. That was lucky. Okay. I am definitely adjusting better to the speed here. Alright, getting beat up there. Fine. Good enough. How about dropping down? That'd be great. Alright, do we want any of this stuff? I'm tempted to go ahead and get the life. I really am. I'm tempted to get it. Now we'll get the attack. That's better. Alright, a couple more of these guys. We're going to be on our way. Speed looks hard. I'm worried about some of the jumping. The platforming we're going to have to do later is going to be extremely painful. And the combat in the final dungeon is also going to be a lot of fun. If we don't reach the very max level, that's okay. That sucks. Come on now. Oh my god. If we don't, I'm not gonna I probably won't grind the last level before the last dungeon. If we have to do it with 7 attack, that's quite satisfactory as well. Not a bit worried about it. Oh, please. Ridiculous stuff there. That with popcorn, Yellow Devil's gonna be a oh my, I didn't even think about that. For Mega Man 1, how are we gonna beat the Yellow Devil? That's gonna be a problem. And I'm not going to do the exploit on it, where you can pause it and like kill it with the electric bolt with just hitting pause over and over. We're not going to do that. We're going to kill him for real. Not doing it. I absolutely refuse. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. How many Ganon laughs will we get? Probably a pretty good bit, but I'm going to die on purpose here once we get the next level of experience. And then we'll just restart and then go to the first dungeon and start working through it from there. That's going to be the plan. We might actually gain a level in the palace, which would be even better. Oh my god, this is bad. Alright. Kind of want to grind up the life, but I'm not sure if we're going to live that long. How about a fairy? That'd be nice. Give me a freaking fairy. Not even gonna live long enough to get the next experience level. This is bullshit right here. Yep, not gonna make it. Wow, that is really stupid. Did not mean to go in there. How about a fairy? Not gonna get a fairy. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, I'm going to try and survive long enough to get this last experience level, which is probably not going to happen. Oh, now we might actually get it. It's going to be close. Just need a couple more kills here. I don't want to go this way. Quit going in there, Link. No, that's my fault. Almost ready to get... No! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me right now? Really? Lost a level. Lost a freaking level. Just absolutely lost a level. I was one hit away. That's bullshit right there. Alright, whatever. We're moving on anyway. That was absolute bullshit. I'm not happy with that. Not even a little bit. But we're going to move on. No more grinding. Let's go. Whatever. I'm way too salty to go back down there and grind again. Booty, what's going on, man? Yeah, my day's going good. It's Sunday. I'm not at work, so that's really all that matters right now. And we're not playing a bad game, so that's a real positive. So let's get started on dungeon number 1 here. But Booty, welcome on in. Farm those dumb skull things in dungeons. They give 50 experience, but take a lot of hits. Those things annoy the hell out of me. I try and avoid them at all costs. We could grind. Yeah, we probably might get at least 1 level in here before we move on. Yeah, it only takes 300 experience. It won't be a big deal. And there's plenty of things to kill in here. Plenty of bad guys in the first dungeon. Nice and ambitious of you to aim to do Mega Man 1 and 2. Yeah, I would like to do all 3 of these games today. That's a good start. Ah! I'm almost dead again? Yeah, I'm griping like hell and we're on... Ah! They're stealing my experience! No, I'm not doing that. Not with these things here. They're just going to take my experience. Vanessa, welcome. How you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. Same for you, Gresco. Welcome. How are you guys all doing today on this fine, whatever day it is? It's Sunday. It's Sunday, of course. What other day would it be? Welcome in, guys. Hope all is well. I am going to grind these things a little bit. I think we need to. I would kind of like to leave here with... Those this might be faster to do it like this. It really might be. You guys might be right about grinding on these skull things, even though I don't like them because they steal your magic. But we could definitely... Yeah, I think this is better. Especially at 150. Breeze and Sky, welcome in. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see Vanessa. Good to see Gresco. Hope everyone's having a nice, fine Sunday. Yeah, we can definitely do this. Damn it. Are you kidding me with that right now? Alright, lock them into place. There we go. Tired of stream late into the week at, hours of the morning like a nerd, so I need to make some tea. That's not a nerd thing to do, streaming. Are you saying streaming late makes you a nerd? Are you calling us nerds, Gresco? Better not be. Yeah, if you're streaming late when you shouldn't be, you might be a nerd. You might be. That's okay, though. Skull things are bubbles. Yeah, I don't know the names of anything. I just call it like I see it. Skull thing, knight, slime, whatever it is. Skeleton, I know they all have official names, but I just like calling it like I see it. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's right. Why the hell not? That's a good point. That is a good point. Evergreen, what's going on, man? Welcome on in. Good to see you. I see a horse, Breeze and Sky. You're not mentioning a horse, are you? Yes, you are. And Evergreen, welcome in. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, actually, this is what we need to do. We need magic to go up. And then we're going to get life to go up. And then I'm going to get the 1,000 experience thing from clearing the dungeon. What the hell was that crap? Alright, we need to get that. Every time I use shield, I don't take a hit. It's still like clockwork. Alright, we'll use it again, because why not? We have to fight the first iron knuckle, or whatever they're called up here, which shouldn't be a problem. It's just the orange one. No problem. Did I not pick up a key? I didn't pick up a key. I did not get a key. Oh my god, how did I forget a key? I forgot a key. That's a good start to dungeon number 1. Just don't get a key at all. Good stuff. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Now I'm gonna die here. Unbelievable. This is a bad start. This is a bad start to the game today. I'm not happy with it. I am not pleased even a little bit with this. This is garbage tier play. Could only get better. You guys know, every time I stream, we usually get off to a bad start in every game I play. What am I missing here? How did I forget a key? I mean, every game I play, bad start. It's unbelievable. We usually get into it a bit better later. Right now, bad start. I think I missed a key at the beginning of the dungeon, or I don't remember. I don't remember right now. Oh my god. It could only get better from here. This is kind of rock bottom stuff. Yeah, apparently it's now a no key challenge. Great stuff, right, Taurus? I'll just will myself through the door. It's unbelievably stupid play right now. Yeah, steal my experience, asshole. Just steal it. I don't want it anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my life back here, because why the hell not? I am really disappointed with myself right now. How about getting good? You ever done that before? Apparently not. Now we have to go through all those skull things again. Use the shield. I think the iron knuckle and all that crap will stay dead, but these things will not. There goes my health. Goodbye. There goes all my magic. Boy, this is just fabulous. This is fabulous. Fabled, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Playing like a complete idiot right now, but hope you're having a good day, dude. Welcome on in. They are so freaking fast. All right, look, now I actually got the candle. It takes a key to get in the door. Who would have thought? Fable, thank you so much for the 9 months, dude. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so very much. We will definitely reach the next level before we kill the boss, which is all I want. How many lives do I have? 1 extra life. That's not very good. We could kill one of them. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. Alright, it's definitely easier to do it that way. Fable, dude, I really appreciate it, man. That is too kind. And now we're doing more subbing. What are we doing, fellas? You guys know you don't have to sub here. Ramza, what's up, man? Oh, 14 months, dude. 14 freaking months. How is that possible? I have no idea. But it's true. Oh, God. Uh-oh. No! You're not killing me. Okay, maybe you will kill me. Shitty play! Jesus! Farley, what's going on? I've always wondered where your notification scene is from. The resub thing, that's from the Super Mario Brothers Super Mario World TV show from back in the 90s. I used to watch that. Ramza, I hope you're having a good day, man. Happy Sunday to you as well. It is good to see you. We've got to get together at some point and do something fun, like play some soccer again. I would love to do that, even though we're both not good at it anymore. That's beside the point. It would just be fun to play. You know what? I might have messed everything up here. I did. I messed everything up. I'm gonna go back. Dude, this speed here is just screwing my mind up. But happy Sunday, Ramza, and good to see you as well, Fabled. And Farley, you guys are awesome people, and I am very glad to know each and every one of you. Alright, let's power that up right there. Dude, the speed is freaking kicking my ass right now. I am not used to this. I don't know if I'm going to get used to it or not. I might just get my ass whooped half up and down the street all day long here, but that's fine. Ramza, I've got something to show you, dude. I was going through some old stuff. I think you'll recognize this, what I found in my old boxes. And I hung it up, too, like I was actually going to wear it again. But look at this, Ramza. Ramza, do you recognize this? Do you recognize this shirt right here? I think you might. I think you might recognize this. Do our high school days ring a bell here or what? This is our high school soccer jersey. The varsity jersey from our, I think it's part of the home. But I think you might recognize, yes, you still have yours. Oh my God, that's freaking awesome. But yeah, this is our high school soccer jersey from back in the day, the varsity home jersey. I found it in a box. We haven't worn this since I was 18. And I'm glad you still have yours too. For you guys that don't know, Rams and I went to school together. We've known each other since we were 7 years old. So, it's fun to still have some of the same stuff. I'm glad you still have yours. I can't believe I still have it, but yep, there it is. That's something you don't throw away right there. You just don't. I am so happy. The blue one, I don't know where that is, because the away jersey was in the dark blue. But yeah, I found that, and that was my first thought is, I'm going to show it to him and ask him if he still got his, and I'm glad you do. Because that's freaking awesome. Oh man, definitely been at 8 months, so glad I found your stream. Met a lot of great people here. Dude, Fabled, I agree completely. I've met so many good people across Twitch. I'd given up on like any cool people being left on the internet. I had long given up. I was part of a good community in EverQuest back in the day, but that was like over 20 years ago. And now we have found another really cool group here. This is the coolest internet group I've ever been a part of. Thank you guys for existing. You've made my life a whole lot better, I can tell you that much. Does it still fit? It probably does. I mean, I'm not a whole lot different from when I was in high school. I probably weigh like 30 pounds more than I did then. I weigh 180 pounds now. Then I weighed about 150. Alright, we're not going to get that. You know what? I messed up. I completely messed this up. We got to grind a little bit more. We have to grind a little bit more. I did not calculate this. But yeah, I still weigh not a whole lot more. I'm 6'1". I weigh 180 pounds now, and then I was like 150. I'm pretty sure that's what my weight was then. For the coolest out there, there's a real problem. You are, Make Rob. That's not up for debate. You are. Maddie, you're the same size as me. That's cool. We ran every day back then. Holy freaking crap, did we run a lot. Did we run a lot? Oh my God. The amount of running we did was insane. Like, what did we do? Like, a regular day of practice was probably at least like 20 miles of total running. Like, we would open practice with like a 5-mile run, and then we would do our regular practice session. We had to be running at least 20 miles a day. I do miss those days quite a bit. That was just... I don't think we could do that again, even though I like to think maybe we could. Why am I getting hit by this thing? Why is this thing hitting me? Because I'm not good at Zelda 2, that's why. You hate running? I loved it. I mean, I can still run now, I just don't think I can run a mile in under 6 minutes. We had to run a mile in 6 minutes if you even wanted to like be on the team. That was a requirement. Mile under 6 minutes. I didn't think I could do it, but somehow I did. Ramsey, you were always better at your distance running than me. Hate running unless it's to escape something. Dude, we had 20 miles of running every single day. God. Oh, okay, I got you, Maddie. I got you. You're 5'5". All right, I was referring to Twitch Retro. I got you. Yeah, it's such a good community. The best you will ever find. Yeah, it was about that, Farley. It was a very intense program. Run 6 miles in Boy Scouts. You did running in the... Oh, I never made it to the Boy Scouts. I made it to the Cub Scouts. Never made it beyond that. I'd better not die here. We have to kill 3 more of these things, and then we can move on and not have to grind any more the rest of this game. That's how that's going to work. I always thought about 6 feet tall was average, but apparently you guys have convinced me otherwise. I always thought that was the most average height, but people now are telling me, no, 6'1" is higher than average. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to go with what you guys say. Alright, one more of these things and we're done with this part. And this will give me my health back, and then we'll go kill the boss, level up the sword, and all will be right in the world. should have just grinded on these things. They're safer than the moblins, apparently. Alright, is that gonna die? Alright, now we're gonna level up life. Now I'm full life. Now we're gonna get this, and now we're gonna go fight the horse. Yes, I said it. There's a horse boss. There is a horse. Alright, that guy stayed dead. That's good. Those guys are kind of scary at this speed. Am I gonna get level 4 sword here? I might not. I don't want to grind anymore. I think we're good on grinding. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. I'm not. I'm so tempted to go back and grind again. Nah, we're not going to. Let's just go. 5'7", 5'8". I want to say average is 5'8". Okay, 5'8's average. Think something like, okay, 5'7 for guys. That sounds about right. Goten's 5'2". It would be fun to see all you guys in real life. That would be a lot of fun. But I always thought like 6, about where I am, was extremely average. There's the horse! The horse! Get out of here, loser. Get the hell out of here. You've got no shot. You got no shot. Alright, this is going to waste a hell of a lot of experience here, but whatever. I'm so tempted to just not get it and kill something else and get some attack. I'm tempted, dude. I am so tempted. But I don't want to waste experience either. This is a big choice right here. This is a big freaking choice. I'm going to take a chance here and not do it. This is probably a stupid decision, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I really want to level up the attack next. Alright, let's go to where we need to be next. We got to go get the trophy and give it some lady. That's what we got to get next. And there's lava in that room, too, which I'm probably just going to get knocked into. Mr. Ed has been silenced. Screw Mr. Ed. He's a freaking loser. The loser, I tell you. I grind experience on the bats. Would that be a good idea? Probably not. Yeah, the bats are like super awkward. They respawn if they respawn. No, that's going to take forever. They do respawn. I didn't know that. Don't need that. Alright, there's a couple more enemies to kill over here. It's been turned into glue. The horse is dead. 6'1". You're a tall boy. I guess I am too, if that's not average. It seems really awkward to me that is not average. That's what I'm... You idiot bat. You're going to end up putting me in the lava. If I get knocked in the lava here... Alright. Everything else is going to stay dead. Kill the gorilla. Alright, get this. We're almost where we need to be. We're not that far off. Bat respawn. Make sure it does not knock me in the lava, or we're going to lose a lot of experience. Hey, what do I do here? It's going to... Oh, no. Oh, no. You're really going to troll me, aren't you? You suck, Bat! Get the hell out of the way. Coming through. Almost got ruined right there. That would have been a train wreck if that had hit me. Alright, here we go. Zelda 2 on 150. Hyrule never was saved so fast. I know, right? Pookums, welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a nice day. Kind of off to a rocky start here, but it's going to get better, especially if I don't... If I survive long enough to get 140 more experience, I'm going to be really happy. Then everything can go fine. But welcome in, Pookums. Spoiler alert, I look like Captain Caveman. I briefly remember Captain Caveman. That is an 80s thing that I'm not very familiar with. 8-Bit, didn't he like yell that he was Captain Caveman or something? It was something like that. He was like running around screaming he's Captain Caveman. That's all I remember from that. Probably completely wrong, but it is what it is, right? Ganon has eyes everywhere. I think, doesn't that start in the next town where the people can turn into bats? I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm going to use my shield here just to try and stay alive. Long enough to get the experience. We're very close here. Kill the Octoroks. Kill the Gorilla. That's bad. Stop hitting me with that. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use that again. Alright, we're almost there. 60 more experience! I can do this. Yesterday went great. Hopefully today goes the same. I hope so. Hope you're having a good day, man. Always a pleasure, Pookums. I am Error. We gotta go find Error, too. That's right. We have to find him. That will keep me alive. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get that. We're not gonna get the 1-ups yet. We're gonna save that for the very end of the game. Let's go find Error. That's the next step we need to take. And I should probably die and start over or something. So we have all our lives to make it through Death Mountain, which is always a threat. Now we can get attack. Alright, now we're in good shape, guys. Now we're where we need to be. This is all I wanted to do. I don't have any lives, though, so yeah, it's probably good to go ahead and take a death here. I'm going to go talk to Error, who's over here, and then I will die on purpose. And we will start over with a full set of lives and go down there to Death Mountain and get the job done. That's the plan. I just want to live long enough to get to Error. That's all I need to do right now. He's right here. Where is he? Where jumping birds are here. I don't want these. I don't want these. Alright, he's right here. I am Error. Oh, wait, that's not even him. That's some other guy, right? This is Bagu. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Alright, let's go ahead and die. These no. Yeah, this is a good place we can die. Yeah, we just beat Mega Man X1 yesterday, Lightning Edge. Speak of the devil, we just did it. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, we did a no E-Tank run for my first playthrough, and I had a blast, except for that last Sigma fight, which was an absolute disaster, but we got him. That was painful, but I had a good time. It's a really good game, and we'll play it again someday with more challenges. That's how that's going to work. Alright, we have to go back through this cave, which is fine. But I have all my lives now because I'm a little bit worried about how Death Mountain is going to play out. We can probably get one more experience level, too, while we're in there just killing stuff randomly. How did my shield not work right there? It malfunctioned. Alright, there we go. We're going to do all the X series. We're going to do every single one of them. Even Mega Man X7, we're going to do that. It's not going to be a trash redemption. We're just going to play it. No big deal. I know it's going to be horrible. It should be a garbage redemption. It really should be, but we're going to end up playing it anyway, just to complete the series. But it's garbage material for sure. That's like one of the biggest garbage games you'll ever see, and it's bad. It's really bad. Don't encounter these. My God, what the hell is happening? Nothing good. Alright, I'm going to have to make a run for it here to make it to the town. Because I'm not going to survive otherwise. Alright, we'll take that. We've got to go across a bridge or something over here. No! Are you kidding me right now? No! I don't want to die here. That was really too close. Holy crap. Barely even made it to the town. All right, we got to go learn the life magic, get all my crap back. Good freaking God, that was scary. Look, Link's going to say something here. He never talks in games. I found a mirror under the table. See, besides saying that, he says things like, "Excuse me, princess." That's why Link doesn't talk, because that show right there, that kind of ruined it. Is there a Mega Man considered the hardest? Farley, that's a good question. A lot of people think, let's see. Mega Man 9 is the one people talk about a lot being the hardest. I thought that one was pretty difficult myself, but I had the hardest time with Mega Man 8. We don't use any of the healing items in any of the games either. Imanji, welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to see you as always. I was getting into a bit of a panic there because I didn't think we were going to make it, but somehow we did. Let's get our hit points back. All right, what am I even doing here? Just get the hit points back. There we go. All right. Now we're going Death Mountain. This is where your hopes and dreams go to die as a kid in this game right here. I know mine did. Hey, Rob, what's going on, man? How's it going today? Good to see you. Retro fan, welcome in. I'm missing things here. Let me catch up with you guys. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, totally, it should be a garbage redemption, but we'll play it anyway. It's tempting to make it one. Retro fan, welcome, buddy. Great stream yesterday. Love the Mega Man streams. I do too, dude. I'm always a fan of anything Mega Man related. Always good times. Imanji, great to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Zan, it's going okay now that I've figured out what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get used to the speed. It's kind of painful, but we're getting there. It's gonna be okay, but welcome in, Zan. Costco has some good food. There are no Costco's here, Allie, unfortunately. There's Sam's Club, but there is no Costco. And the nearest Sam's Club is like a fairly decent way from where I am. Rob, I hope you're having a good day, man. Always a pleasure to see you as well. I'd say one is the hardest. Mega Man's controls are slippery, and some of the wily bosses are unforgiving. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun, especially since we're going to play that today after we beat this at 150% speed. How are we going to beat the Yellow Devil? How are we going to do that? I don't know. No, we're not going to cheese it, though. But Rob, always good to see you, man. A pleasure on this nice Sunday. It is a really cool Sunday. It's not cool, though. It's like 91 degrees, but you get my meaning. It's Sunday. But that's okay. Mega Man 2 has always been my favorite. I love Mega Man 2. That's the one I played more as a kid than any of the others. I do like Mega Man 1 quite a bit for the nostalgia factor, but Mega Man 1 is definitely my first experience with Mega Man, and it was quite a painful experience. Speaking of painful, Jesus, this is going to be, these guys are really going to hurt me. These guys are going to hurt me very badly. All right, I got to figure out where we need to be here. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think we go right here, but I'm going to look. You know what? I need to kill this guy and the other guy all in one shot so they don't respawn. Ah, this is scary. Only wrestlers I've personally met are Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hurricane Helms. I know Hacksaw. I've never heard of the Hurricane dude before. What era of wrestling was that, Goten? Oh my God. What if I was doing this at 200 right here? I'd never get in between this guy's axe attack right there. Holy freaking God. It's 92. That's pretty normal for Florida, though, right, Maddie? That's not too bad. I know, like, it's 91 here in Alabama, which is also pretty normal, but all you guys up in the Northeast are just baking right now, and it shouldn't be that way. It's way hotter than it used to be. What are you guys talking about? What am I missing? Yeah, Mega Man 1 has some trolly stuff in it. It really does. The slippery controls cost me so many deathless runs in that. On that second Wily stage, I kept slipping off the ledges somehow. I could not figure out why. And then I finally learned, yeah, the controls are just way more slippery. I'm used to Mega Man 2 way more. All right, shield's up here. Probably not even... Every time I raise the shield in anticipation of taking hits here... Okay, well, at least I got hit once. At least I didn't waste the shield. Yeah, I got hit again. That's great. We're gonna get there. Friend got to see the Undertaker versus Mankind Hell in a Cell match, the best match ever. Is that like the cage match thing? Oh, great. What happened here? Alright, let's get some health back. Did I fight this guy? I don't think we need to fight this dude. I'm just gonna run for it. He got me once. That's okay. We're almost there. There's not much further to go here. We're getting there. It's 95 in Philly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about for sure, Snake. It's too hot up there, man. It's way too hot. I don't get it. I know global warming is definitely a thing, but it should not be hotter up there than down here. Shouldn't be happening. 100 in Philly. My goodness. Oh my God. Jesus. I thought I had it bad in Alabama. It's like that in Dennis the Menace level, Furnace. I hate that game, Celestial. I hate that Dennis the Menace game. If I had known it was going to be the way it was, I never would have put that up for Redemption. That was not a fun game whatsoever. I despise that game. No, you're not killing me. Oh my God, we survived that? Heck yeah, we survived it. Now I need, like, something that's going to save my life here. Puddin', welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day as well, dude. Welcome. We're trying to do a little Zelda 2 challenge here, and I don't want experience. Are you kidding me? The one time I don't want experience, I get it? Oh, now I'm just being trolled, and that's wonderful. Dude in green, a poorly lit castle area. Yep, typical Zelda, right? Typical Zelda stuff right here. I might just end up getting myself killed here on purpose. That would probably be a good idea. You know what? No. I'm not doing that. Is this thing gonna back up every time? I want to not die here. Cinny Stubborn, what's going on? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a nice day, buddy. Always a pleasure. There's a skyscraper in London, England that reflected light on the cars and caused them to catch on fire. Yeah, what is going on in England right now, dude? It's the tarmac of airports is melting. That's scary stuff and should not be happening. Oh, that thing does not do that. Okay. Well, screw that. I'm going back. One more hit and I'm down. All right, where's the magic potion? We need that. All right, now I might be able to get life. I still can't get life. Are you kidding me? No more no. God, that game was bad. Don't act like you didn't get that Dark Castle jab mixer. I was trying not to mention it, Puddin', but now the cat's out of the bag, right? I was pretending. You caught me, though. Yes. God, that game was awful. That was such a bad game, but I don't think it's going to make the top slot in our list here. I don't think it's going to make it. Here is our bad games here. Right, let's see, let's turn that on real quick. There we go. I don't think it's going to make, oh wait, that should not be on the screen. No, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I don't think Dark Castle's going to make the top of the list. I really don't. I think it's going to make at least the top 5, but the game is so short, that's going to save it from being the worst game. In fact, I think I'm going to redo the list now that I had time to reflect on this, and I think Captain Planet and Superman 64 are going to surpass the other games here. Now that I have had time to reflect on it. It's a bad idea for me to update this list too quickly for that very reason right there. I don't want to, now, what is going on here? Hold up. There we go. Okay. Had a miscalculation right there. Yeah, it's going to make the list for sure, Go10. I just haven't updated it yet. It's going to be on there. It'll be at least top 5, but I think I'm going to move up Captain Planet, Superman 64. Don't worry, you guys will still be on the list. In fact, I'm going to turn it into a top 20 list to get more people on it. Because I want to, like, give all you guys credit for redeeming all this crap. So, yeah, expect me to expand the list next time I have some time to work on it, which will probably be on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Greatest games should always be on the list. They will be. That's kind of why I want to do a top 20. I think that would be much better. Like a bad game redeemer shame list, I can dig it. And it's gonna be bigger, too. That's the best part about it. AVGN reviewed this game with a power glove, and he beat Shadow Link without taking any damage. I don't think he did. Not with the freaking power glove. I wish I had a power glove. We would actually do a stream with it, but I don't have it. Oh, no. See, this is why I wanted to get health back, because I knew we were going to be fighting this guy. Ah! That was nice. Okay. We'll go ahead and get it. We'll go ahead. We're in good shape. We're not in bad shape here. I'm not going to complain too much about it. There we go. Great. Still have all my lives, too. We haven't even died yet in Death Mountain. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I hate Gradius games, Taurus. They just drive me ballistic. And why? Because if you die, the game is basically over. You need to do Gradius games deathless. If you don't, you're more than likely just not going to finish. Continues don't help you. You need your power-ups, and those games are the most unforgiving I've ever seen in my life when it comes to the power-ups. So I don't want to see another Gradius game. Link should not matter. It's all about the salt levels while playing. That's true, but like if I'm gonna... One of the reasons I do the list the way it is because how much would it hurt to replay the game? And Captain Planet and Superman 64, I think, would be at the top of the list of never wanting to play them again. Alright, let's get our stuff back here. Alright, we're in fairly decent shape. Alright, we've got a lot of combat to deal with here. Mixer salt levels are stupidly high. They were, without a doubt, not gonna lie. Really want a good night, if you know what I mean. God, what a nice weekend. What's the temperature where you are, Indiana? You having a nice weekend? I hope so. Yeah, we're gonna update the list. It's fine. How could anyone like Gradius? I don't understand that. If you would like Parodius if you hate Gradius, I probably would. Dark Castle is too short to outrank Kid Cool. I think you're right about that, Celestial. I really do. What was that game you were playing the other day with the sound that kept making the nye? That was Dark Castle. That was Dark Castle. But if I'm gonna, like, choose a game, yeah, I was really salty about a lot of those games, but also, I would rather play Dark Castle again than ever touch Captain Planet again the rest of my life. Captain Planet was really long, and so was Superman 64. Those were just long games. The length of the game matters quite a bit. I never want to see it again. Garrett, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a nice day. No more never again. About the salt levels in Captain Planet, Wally Bear, Athena, and Darkwing Duck for TG16. You say at the top, so you rage more on those four than the rest. I don't know. Superman 64 was getting me. There was a lot of rage in that one as well. Quit getting beaten up by a jumping bird. What the crap? No! I knew I should have used shield there. God damn it. Alright, I think we go down here, but I think there's also something to pick up over here. I think there's a magic thing, and we do need that. Length matters on video games. Get your mind out of the gutters, sir. Captain America for the NES was hard. I don't think I've ever played that one. Kent, welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to see you, man. Suspiciously, it's 89 here with 102 on the heat index. So you're dealing with some humidity then, right, Puddin'? That's worse than heat. That is worse. Tried playing Dark Castle as a kid on Mac. I thought I was just bad, but the game just sucks. Yeah, the controls in Dark Castle are just garbage tier. They are the worst. I'm going to stun lock this guy. Wow, we just got some more experience. You know what? We might get another level before we even do the next dungeon, which would be even better. How can we do this? Nah, we're not going to get any life here. We're in good shape for the stretch run here of Death Mountain. I'll be happy to do it deathless. That will make me very pleased. Uh-oh. Yeah, I do want to kill him. I want the experience. We're almost there. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Not much further to go now. Big Dave, what's up, man? Welcome in. Excited to see you play Alf Mixer. Yeah, Indiana, we're going to play that on Friday. If you guys want to see Alf, be here on Friday. That J-Dog decided to let me choose a weekday for Alf, so we're going to choose Friday. He said he has a better chance of being here on those days, so he redeemed it. So that was his call. He's less available on weekends. And we got the hammer. Yes, sir, we got the hammer. Alf's gonna be bad, guys. I know it's gonna be horrible. I've never played it before. I've never really even seen it before. I've seen the Angry Video Game Nerd episode on it, which is very brief, but that's all I know about Alf. People have been trying to get me to play it for months. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Q-Dog, what's going on? 94 here with humidity. It's supposed to be in the last day, though, from this heat wave week. Excuse me. 90s all week long. Next week will be all 80s. Okay, so it's moving in the right. You're telling me there's a chance that it's going to be better, right? It's normal here, but I feel bad for you guys that are dealing with the excessive heat. I'm used to this. A lot of you guys don't have to put up with it too often, and that sucks. That is just bad stuff. There's nothing good about it. All right, let's go get this. Let's get this if we can. There we go. I wanted to get my hit points back. If I don't die here, we might even make it through the next dungeon. There's going to be rage clips on Alf. I'm like 99% sure about that. There's going to be rage clips here today with all this crap we have to do. Do not knock me off. Oh my god, that was way too close. I think I've died there on another playthrough. You know what, I'm going to get more hit points, because why the hell not? That's the only really good use for our magic half the time. Make a game for 50k, I got you 54k. I'm terrible at pricing games. I am really awful at it. They're either too cheap or too expensive. I have not been good at pricing a game yet. Some of my games priced have been some of the worst deals ever. Captain Planet for 100k, that's a steal. Superman 64 for 100k, that was a steal. So yeah, I gotta do a better job with my game pricing, because I'm bad at it, and probably getting worse. Alright, that guy's down. Do we really want magic here? Do we really want magic here? I don't think I do. Yeah, I think we should go ahead and get it, and then we'll get life on the next one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, Crit, what's going on, man? How you doing today? 150, yes, sir. We are moving right along now that I actually know what I'm doing. I was playing like crap earlier in this, but now we're cooking. Crit, hope you're having a nice day, buddy. Welcome on in. Always a pleasure. Talking about Battle of Olympus? That is not a good game for me to play on stream. That is a bad game for me to play for sure. That's a game I want to play off stream, but I don't think it would be good to play that one on stream. There's too much mazy confusion with that. Even though it's a good game, it would take me a long time to figure it out, and I'm not real comfortable doing mazy stuff on stream, even a little bit. So yeah, I think we're going to have to not play Battle of Olympus on stream. Even though it's a good one, I would just not be comfortable with it. I know you guys could help me through it, but that's a game I kind of want to, like, get good at. For sure. Tailspin, that's a good game. I owned Tailspin as a kid. It's a shmup. I hate shmups, but that's not one I hate. It's got a health bar. It's got continues. It's got lives. It's fair. It's fine. I don't mind Tailspin. We will play it eventually. I haven't played it in like 30 years, so there's going to be a learning process to like figure out where to go and or like how to deal with all the boss fights and stuff, but that's okay. I don't mind it. It won't be a trash redemption. It's not bad at all. Hook is a piece of shit game on the Nintendo. That's so bad I don't even know if I want to do a redemption of it. I've tried to play it. You can't even kill enemies. I don't know how you're even supposed to play that game. I have no clue. I've not a clue how to play Hook. You can't hit stuff. I don't get what's wrong with that game besides literally everything. Alright, what should I do here? Let's use jump. Let's use... Okay, I'm at full strength here. Jumping ability is on. You piece of garbage. Dead, okay. Do we even need to kill these guys? I don't think we do. All right, Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, and Nomi, that's even worse. That is garbage. Oh, I've played that before too. It's horrifying. I remember the cartoon. That's a very unknown cartoon, but I remember watching it in the afternoon after school, and that's what it's based on, but God, it sucks. The game is awful. Friday the 13th, there's a way to actually play Friday the 13th. Nobody knew how to play that as a kid, myself included. I've watched the Cheeseball on her stream play Friday the 13th. She speed runs it and kills 3 forms of Jason in like 10 minutes. It's unthinkable. As a kid, I didn't think that game was even possible to beat. But it is, and that's the crazy part. If you know what you're doing, you can beat that game in no time. If you don't know what you're doing, it's the hardest game you'll ever see. Yeah, exactly, Anomi. Exactly. But if you don't know, you might as well just never play a game again. Friday the 13th is really yeah, exactly. Crit knows. There's a way to do it. It's just no one knew how to do it back in the day. All right, we're going to learn the sword move here. We're going to learn the downward stab, and it's really good. It's like the best move in the game. Play modern Friday the 13th. Isn't that like a survival horror game? I saw it on Steam, but I don't know how it plays. It's probably a lot better than that piece of crap on the NES. Also, I've never seen Cheese play anything except Zelda. Yeah, watch when she does a Friday the 13th run, Taurus. It's freaking amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It's insane. Rescuing the kids is overrated anyway. As long as one survives, it's no biggie. I think that's the part I hated the most. Fighting Jason was like secondary. Oh, he's attacking the kids again. Gotta go rescue the kids. And I was like, I don't want to rescue the kids. I'm trying to upgrade my weapon. And like every couple of minutes, we'd have to go rescue the damn kids again. It drove me nuts. Hated that game. Dick Tracy for Genesis is a very difficult game. I've seen that one. And I do own it. We'll play it at some point. It's not going to be fun. But we'll get to that one for sure. But yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to it, though. Bird, don't you steal my experience, you piece of garbage. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Let me catch up with you guys. I'm falling behind here. You guys are moving too quickly. Here we go. That's correct. That's one of the good Disney games, Chloe. Tailspin's a good one. Hook is awful. Hook for the price of shit. Oh my God, Puddin', you just had to bring Hook up. I was hoping nobody would ever bring that up. Ever. Never. Home Improvement for $75K. How much do you hate me, Farley? How much do you really hate me? That tells me all I need to know. 100K for 7 hours, 30 minutes of Captain Planet seemed priced pretty well. Not for the aggravation I had to go through with that. That might have been my most hated game of all, was Captain Planet. And I was really hoping nobody would bring up that Hook game, but Puddin' just had to do it. Just had to do it. How about Beetlejuice for $75K? That's way too cheap, Anomi. I have never forgotten how you were going, hey guys, what's going on? I was like, hey Anomi, what's up? This was like in Corman's channel. And Anomi was like, I'm in a bad mood today. I'm not happy. I was like, what's the problem? I had to play Beetlejuice. And now you're trying to throw that crap on me. Yeah, I see how it's going to go. I see your evil plan. Wolfchild on Sega CD. Never seen that one. That's probably bad, right? Speaking of janky bad games, Rat is here. Rat was playing a mess of a game last night. My God, that Dracula game. That was bad. Rat, that was hilarious. I was getting a good laugh out of how bad that was. There's like 20 books on the screen, 5 rats and 3 bats all killing you at the same time. I was enjoying that. I'm sorry you were having to put up with it. But great to see you, Rat, as always. Effley, welcome. Good to see you as well, buddy. How are we doing on this fine Sunday? Bram Stoker on the Sega CD. It's bad. That's what she was playing last night. We were getting a good laugh about it. It's jank. Back to the Future 2 and 3. 150K is fair for that nonsense. You know what, Rob? You know what would be fair for Back to the Future 2 and 3? About 500K. That game is on the level of Bill and Ted. Maybe worse. I don't know. But Back to the Future 1 on NES isn't that bad. We're going to play that without even a redemption. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's what we're going to do. No redemption on Back to the Future 1. 2 and 3, I don't want to touch. I would be driven completely stark, raving, lunatic mad by that. I've seen it played before. I know what's involved. It's the worst thing you'll ever see. I'm not exaggerating. And Indiana knows. Rob was just trying to get me to play it, hoping I didn't know anything about it. But I know, good freaking Lord, 150 for that. Just kill me now. I would rather go to work than play that game. There's some games where going to work would be preferable. That's one of them. Home Improvement's another. Bill and Ted's another. I could name them all day long about how bad they are. Put up Home Improvement for $250 and Bill and Ted and Back to the Future for $500. Even that might be not enough. It might not be. I hate games where you have to mandatory search for things and don't know where they are. Those games are nothing but that. You see, I had enough problem dealing with, what was that piece of crap we played? Dennis the Menace? That wasn't even that bad compared. Why is this guy beating me up? He's throwing maces or something at... What? No! What the hell was that? Okay, at least he's dead. I'm going to have to grind some experience in here. I do want to get a level before we actually fight the boss. Back to the Future 2 and 3. I can't decide what's worse, that or Bill and Ted. It's a toss-up. They're all horrendously bad. I can't decide. Happy Sunday to you as well, Ethely. Always a pleasure. I know I beat Back to the Future 2 and 3. Lord Malachite, you're insane. Anybody that's played that game is insane. I don't want to be one of them. I don't want to be. How about a completion of Thunder and Lightning Redemption? Just hours of brick breaking to the same song. Thunder and Lightning? I've never heard of that, Puddin'. Let me write it down. You piqued my interest just to see how bad it is. Thunder and Lightning. And I'm going to write your name next to it, too. There we go. There we go. Bill and Ted Blood. Rather get Parkinson's and become a professional paint can shaker. I think I would, too. I'm the one who sent you the playthrough Back to the Future 2 and 3. I know you know that playthrough won't help you. I didn't know quite how bad it was, Rob, until you did send me that. That's what clued me in right away that it was going to be the worst thing imaginable. Somebody mentioned the other day to me that somebody was streaming that game. Somebody was actually streaming Back to the Future 2 and 3. I don't know who it was, but somebody said so-and-so is streaming it. And I was thinking, who in God's name would put up with that? But somebody, like, within the last week or so was actually streaming it. I can't believe it. I kind of want to go back and find out who it was. Just so I can be like, how the hell can you put up with this? Oh, that's really good right there. I love that. Give me the key! Give it to me. Lagoon for the SNES was hard as your sword was only 2 link. Zan, I rented that game and didn't like it. Even though I'm a fan of action RPGs, that one pissed me off. That was nothing but hell. And I was disappointed too. I've seen Ghostbusters 2 all the way through. I remember as a kid thinking how bad I suck at games playing that. It sucked, but I know it's a hard game. Indiana, that actually was redeemed here. And we beat it in about an hour and a half. I either got lucky or it wasn't that hard or something, but we beat Ghostbusters 2 very quickly. I felt bad for Cruddas who redeemed it, so then we played another bad game to appease him. That was my choice, and then we played Yo Noid and weren't able to beat it on day 1, but we went back to it the next day and finished it. Yo Noid was garbage. And we're being raided. Tony, Uncle Al, welcome in, dude. How's it going today? Appreciate the raid. What were you playing? A Revolver 360 Reactor. Never heard. That sounds like a modern FPS, am I right? A modern first-person shooter. Things I know nothing about, but I know they're popular. But Tony, welcome. Hope you're having a good day, man. Always a pleasure. Whole week of movie-inspired games. I can hear the rage now. Yeah, we can play the classics like Lethal Weapon and, let's see, what's another bad movie game? True Lies with Arnold, that's a bad one. A Last Action Hero with Arnold, that's a bad one. Tony, thank you for the raid, buddy. Always a Total Recall, there's another bad one. Legend of Kage, that's a ninja type game that's like really awkward, isn't it? I remember seeing that one on the NES, and it's not very good. You're a superhero gaming champ. Doesn't surprise me you destroyed Ghostbusters 2. I mean, you did like level 2 billion on G&G. Ghostbusters 2 could have been a lot worse, Indiana. I think we got lucky. I'm pretty sure we got really lucky on that one. I don't think I did anything special besides just running into extraordinarily good luck. Batman Forever, that gets a lot of recommendations. I think we may play that at some point. Don't really want to. Hudson Hawk, that's code red garbage on Hudson Hawk. Kid Nicky, I kind of like that. That's not a bad game. I kind of like Kid Nicky. Even though it's got a little janky hitboxes, you die in one hit, but I kind of like it. Mike Matei was playing Back to the Future 2 and 3. I'm going to have to find the VOD. That would be fun to see. So that's who it was, Evergreen. Okay, somebody told me that the other day, and I couldn't remember who it was they said. So, holy freaking crap. Oh, did you try Marble Madness? I did. I absolutely owned Marble Madness as a kid, and I didn't like it. I made it to the last level, and I couldn't do it. The platforms disappear, they reappear. Hell no, couldn't do it. Nowhere close to beating it. But we will try that on stream one day and hopefully get it done. You want a Kid Nicky emote? Kid Nicky's just decent, Taurus. I think it's kind of decent. I admit I bought Mega Man. I remember you talking about that, Goten, the Mega Man DOS. It's so bad. It's incredibly bad. Words can't almost describe how bad that is. We're going to go ahead and move on here. Let's get into the dungeon. We're going to get that level in a minute anyway. Snake, Rattle, and Roll we're going to play. Expect to see Snake, Rattle, and Roll one day. That's going to be a grind from scratch. I've seen people play that. It's something else. But we're going to get to that one. No redeem or anything. We're just going to grind it out. No problem, Tony. I appreciate the raid, man. I appreciate it so much. You have a great rest of your day, buddy. Always good to see you. Raid and run is perfectly fine. I have to do that almost like every day I raid, because there's either I'm going out to dinner or meeting somebody like right after my stream ends here. Hey, we could grind here. We could actually grind something up. Nah, we don't need to grind. What am I talking about? What is this, an RPG? Of course it is. Oh, this doesn't look like much fun. Uh-oh. Okay, somehow we survived that. Alright, we need... Uh-oh. Alright, get out of the way. That's fine. Stream Jungle Hunt, Allie. You want to play some Jungle Hunt? Good old Jungle Hunt. I like that game. And then you have to fight the cannibals at the end that I could never jump over when I was a child. And I would rage quit every single time. I like the game, though. It's a very high-quality Atari game. Cubert's a good game. I like Cubert. No complaints about that. I like me some Cubert as well. There's nothing wrong with that game. The controls are a little weird to get used to, but that's okay as well. We need to go this way. I think this is where the glove is. Yeah, the glove is here. This is what we need. I don't even need that. We're not going to get 2,000 experience before we kill the boss. Alright, now we're prepared for whatever this throws at us. I did not really want to do that. That was a bad mistake. We do not need jump magic here. That's just going to mess everything up. Yep, I screwed up. Botched that one. You don't want to fight these guys with the jump magic up. It just makes it way harder. I don't know how that hit him, but I'll take it. Alright, move on. That fight was harder than it needed to be. You just don't want jump magic here whatsoever. See, I can't even beat him with it. Oh, come on! Jesus Christ! Not that we need experience. That's not going to change anything. Get the glove! Last Ninja. Oh my God, not Last Ninja. Oh no, Puddin'. No, you keep bringing up games I was hoping no one would bring up. Last Ninja, that is a steaming pile. Oh my God, the fact that even exists in this world is a travesty. Jungle Hunt was fun. I like how the Headhunter guys sounded like fart noises. The Atari version, it did something like dun at the dun at the dun at the dun. That drove me crazy as well. I was not a fan, but I did like the game. I just didn't like dealing with the cannibals. Come on, I'm really taking a beating here. These guys are hard to learn how to fight. If you don't know how to fight those guys like that, like when you're doing a first playthrough and never seen anyone do it, that's painful right there. Alright, should I raise shields here? No, I'm going to just use life, whatever. We don't have to grind any experience anymore. I think we're just finishing the rest of the dungeons will get us all the experience we need. Super Pitfall! I don't mind that game. I don't mind Super Pitfall, believe it or not. I owned that one as a kid. I'm kind of nostalgic for it. That's a bad game that I kind of know where to go in. I did finish that as a kid. That's one of those games I had too much time and not much else to do, and I owned it. I had a choice between either buying Super Pitfall or Deadly Towers, and I chose Super Pitfall. I don't know how I end up in that position between those two games, but that's what it came down to. But I bought Super Pitfall, and I didn't really like it at first, but I didn't have anything else to do, and I played it to death, and I figured out how to beat it. We could try it again on stream. I don't remember where to go, but we could maybe do it. I honestly wish I'd picked Deadly Towers, knowing what I know now. I honestly wish I did. Temple of Doom on NES? No! Tag and Dragon? Oh God, Tag and Dragon, that's a steaming pile as well. Imagine if they do a sequel to The Wizard where Lucas wants revenge on Jimmy and his hand is tattooed to look like the NES Power Glove. Why the hell not? Because it was so bad, we just had to go back to the Power Glove, right? It was just so damn bad. Lucas is probably like a serial killer now or something after those events. Chalk, what's going on, buddy? Ryan Pyro, what's going on? Why am I missing people coming in? Because I suck. That's why. Thank you for doing the music mixer. I'm going to stream that someday just for you. I have the ROM. Please do, Allie. Please do. I want to see you get past the Headhunter dude. Because I sure couldn't do it. Oh my God. Chalk, what is going on, buddy? Chalk, tomorrow when I'm at work, I'm going to catch your VOD. I want to see how the Guardian Legend finished up. I want those reactions in the desert. I was reduced to fetal position in those levels as a child. I want to see how you handled it. I know there was going to be some pain and some raging and a little bit of salt there, am I right? There's gotta be. There's no other way. Alright, let's put this guy to sleep. Not gonna kill me, are you? You piece of garbage! I'm just gonna face tank. I can't even hit him. There, he's dead. Oh my God. That was garbage right there. Oh my God. Littling, welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. Oh my freaking God, dude. I couldn't control it. All right, what are we doing here? Getting attacked. All right. How many more dungeons do we have to do? 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't have enough experience, dude. This is not good. We need to get more experience. I don't really want to do that, but we don't really have a choice here. But Littling, welcome. It is nice to see you as well. You're right. Goten's right about Jimmy. Jimmy was a bit of had a couple of issues. But he turned out he won the tournament. He cheated. How did he find out about the warp whistle? ISO Koala, welcome in. Did you beat Mega Man X yesterday like a champ? Yes, we did. We did beat it, and it went okay. I was really salty at the freaking Sigma fight, but somehow we pulled through. Don't ask me to ever do that again, though. And guess what? We will do it again one day on a more difficulty. How about that? More difficulty, because we just couldn't get enough of it yesterday. I'm going to take my deaths here, by the way. Let's go ahead and die. I want all my lives. That's not a good place to die. I need a place to die here. Now, that's a game I could not beat as a kid, Goten. Not anywhere close. That would be Gauntlet on the NES. I could not do it. I think I got into one of those unwinnable positions with it. But maybe one day I'll try and go back for it. Lin Ling, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, he wanted to go back to... I haven't seen the movie in a while, but he did. There was a reason to go back to California. Sean Core Games, what's up, man? Yeah, we're playing a good game here. I'm dying on purpose. This is a really good game. I really enjoy Zelda 2, even though 150% speed is a little tougher than I was expecting. But it's going okay. See, we're at 556. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. Let's go to level 3 now. Koala, I hope all's well with you today. And Allie, you will definitely beat it next time. You will win in Adventure Island 2. I know you will. She came oh so close the other day, like a couple of hits from beating the last guy. But hey, there's always next stream, right? I thought we were going to have to go into day 2 of Mega Man X because I was not comprehending that Sigma fight even a little bit. And then all of a sudden it just happened. We had to use a crap-ass weapon to do it. Hate that stupid rolling weapon. Alright, what is going to happen here? Gorillas. Okay, that's nice. Alright, we're going to level whatever now, 3. Here we go. I don't even know if I can get that much experience before we kill the next boss. I have no idea. That's the wrong way, idiot. You're supposed to go to the right. I know that. Turn the ferry on. Let's go. You should check out Battle Olympus at some point if you enjoyed Zelda 2. Chalk, I enjoyed your playthrough of that a lot. I got to see a big chunk of it from work. That is definitely not something I'm going to stream. That is not good streaming material for me, even though it's an awesome game. If I stream that, I would get so salty at the mazes, because I always go in circles on the mazes. That would drive me absolutely freaking ballistic. The combat in the game was awesome. I really like the combat. But the mazes, oh my freaking god. Especially that last part. Alright, we're gonna get a little experience from this guy. Alright, see, that's what I was hoping to get right there. I'm gonna use that. You're gonna get through that frog, Allie. I know that's the part that was always the hang-up. You just gotta... It's gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen. Oh, we're getting... Who did... Oliver, welcome in, man. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Good to have you aboard. Thank you so much. We're doing a little Zelda 2 challenge here. Why am I taking damage? I don't know, because I'm not good. Why is he killing me? Oliver, welcome in, dude. Is the music faster? It is. How did I do this? This is on an emulator, Sean. This is an emulator called Messin. How did I die? Because I wasn't looking at my health. God damn it. Salt freaking overload now. I am really salty now. Are you kidding me with what just happened? Holy freaking crap. Now I've wasted my time. I'm gonna at least get a level out of this. I'm gonna at least get something to salvage this. That was utter bullshit. I wasn't even looking. That was my fault. There's no one to blame but me. No one to blame but this idiot sitting here playing the game. But yeah, if you want to get an emulator that can do this, you need to get this one called Messin. It's a really good emulator. It's got speed settings. It goes all the way up to like 4,000% or something. And we're playing at 150. We've done several games at this speed already. Did Ren tell you Glitch Shadow made Return to Subcon just release a new Super Mario 2 ROM hack? Looks like proper Kaizo-like. Let me make note of that, Chalk, or I'll forget. I did not know that. Let me get... I really like that Return to Subcon. That was a really fun stream. Alright. Thank you for that information. We're going to play that on stream one day. More Kaizo-like? I'm not sure if I'm good enough. More... I thought the first one was tough enough. Man. More! This is going 1.5 times faster than enemies, like the Red Knights are going to be even harder to kill. That is correct. Everything is 50% faster than it normally would be. Add quote, how did I die? Do I say that a lot, or are you guys just pulling my leg here? Chalk, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that information. I've been hoping that guy would do another Mario 2 hack, because that was just absolutely fabulous. And I wouldn't have even known about that. You and Ren told me about it. And I saw you guys play it, and you were like, Mixer, you gotta play this. And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. But I got into it, and I really enjoyed the damn thing. So yeah, more where that came from. That's the universe not liking dissing great games like Last Ninja, Back to the Future, Bill and Ted, and Home Improvement. Well, you know what? I'll die again before I will praise those pieces of crap. Those games shouldn't even exist in this universe. Alright, we're going to do this with a life down. This is probably a horrifyingly bad idea. But I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm stupid. Already making bad decisions here. Already making bad decisions. Look at this. Look at this nonsense! What?! Oh my god! How did he dodge every single move I made? No! Dude, I'm getting so salty with this right now. They're stealing experience points. Make a Return to Subcon, maybe next year it'll be released. Return to Subcon 2. Okay, so we can play the Kaizo one in the meantime, right? We can do that. Because I'm not, like, good at regular Kaizo. I didn't realize you played other Mario ROM hacks. Yeah, I played a couple. None on the, like, the hardcore, nothing too hardcore. I'm not good at, like, regular Kaizo. I'm honestly, like, really crappy at it. But I would like to improve. Like, seeing you play some of those Kaizo hacks has been a bit inspiring for sure. You know what? We're not going to make it here. I'm actually going to be killed here. And it's unthinkable. At this point, I just want to get a level and get the hell out of here. Yeah, Glove, I'm getting whooped right now. It's not a pretty picture. It is not a pretty picture. I am disgusted with my play right now. I am pretty darn disgusted. Alright, that'll help a little bit. I am not happy with my play. I am playing like garbage. At this point, how can it get worse? It can't. Alright, somehow we killed that guy. I just need a little more experience and I'll be happy. If we die again after I level up, I'm fine with that. Because that'll be permanent. Alright, that idiot's done. There's going to be more crap to deal with over here. I think there's another knight outside. I am getting really salty with this. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. I almost decided to play this at 200. Don't ask if it can get worse. You might get an answer. Yeah, it can always be worse, right? I shouldn't be complaining. If I'm complaining, then it's probably not warranted, right? It can always be a million times worse. Well, see, what if I got knocked into the lava here and lost all this experience? That could happen. Alright, and we're gonna be patient. I'm bad at that, but let's try and do it anyway. Okay. I don't want to lose 2,000 experience points. If we kill this next guy, I'm gonna get a level. If we can kill this guy. know what? Now I'm going to die on purpose because I don't think we have enough left to finish the dungeon. Now I don't think we can finish it, but that's okay. I don't know. This boss isn't all that difficult. Nah, we're going to start over here. We're fine. I'm not going to make it. This will just waste everyone's time if I didn't do it. Glove, I hope you're having a nice day, man. Hope you're having a nice day. Pigeonfish, welcome in. Yeah, we don't lose anything now. We lose nothing. We get to keep the level I just got. Now we're going to go back through the dungeon again and finish it. And that won't take long at all because I already got the item we needed out of there. So the work we have to do here is cut in half. There's 7. How long is this game on average, Celestial? If you know what you're doing, not long at all. Especially once you get some experience now. I have some experience, so the grinding part of the game is basically over at this point. I don't know, we might have to grind one level or something, but at this point it's not going to be bad. We're just going to kind of coast through the rest of the dungeons. Probably take some more deaths, which is acceptable. 7 dungeons. I'm having a wonderful Sunday as usual. Glove, I'm glad to hear it. That is wonderful. Yes, you do come back with full lives, and then you just run right back. The punishment for this game of dying is losing all your experience you have. But if you have none to begin with, like we just had right there, you lose a level. I mean, you lose you lose your last life. What am I trying to say here? And you only lose the experience towards the next level, which isn't that bad. Alright, so now we're going to end up finishing this dungeon. I'm not even going to worry about killing anything. We're not going to get enough experience to get another level anyway. So I don't care if this stuff hits me now. We have enough lives. I do want that. Biggest issue is I always forget where all the magic containers are. The only magic containers left to pick up now, there's one in the island maze and then one they give you for free in the hidden town if you have all the rest of them. There are a lot of dungeons, though. Let me catch up with you guys. Wonder why they changed the knight's name to Iron Knuckle between Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. What's wrong with Dark Nut? I have no idea. I thought the name Dark Nut was quite satisfactory. I have no clue. I didn't even... Yeah, I did remember their names from back in the day, but usually I just call them like Knight or Wizard or something like that. But yeah, they have official names. But don't try and convince me of that, because I wasn't paying attention to that as a kid. Alright, we're just going to make it through right here. Sneak down here. Don't get stuck. That could have been a soft lock. Maverick says, hello, is this live or a repeat? I don't know. You figure it out. You figure it out. Chalk, have you ever seen that Big Mac guy in your stream that comes in and asks, hello, is this live or a repeat? He did it in Ren's stream the other day. I think he's going into more places. That's bad. We don't want more of that guy. Maverick, welcome in. My buddy Chardmonk is on, so I'm going to shove off Mixer. Have fun with this intentional stress. Thank you, Sean. You have a good day, buddy. I appreciate you dropping in. Always a pleasure, dude. No, you don't want to see Big Mac. You don't want to see that nonsense. That's what it is. It's nothing but nonsense. I don't like these cat head things. This part, these cat head things just do nothing but get on your nerves. Alright, we're gonna dig out from underneath here. Big Mac is my... No, he's not your friend. He is not. I don't believe it. That's nonsense, Chalk, and you know it. I don't buy it. That is not true. He's no one's friend. He should be banned permanently. That's what he should be. Get him out of here. Is this live or a repeat? Why does he even care? What is the point? Who cares? What if it is a repeat? So what? Why am I so bothered by it? I don't know, but it gets under my skin, kind of like the Geico Gecko. That gets under my skin too, but maybe not as much as Big Mac. Yeah, I'm just gonna rant about everything right now. That's great. Is it everyone's asking if it's live now. I brought this upon myself, did I not? All right, I want this guy to move away. No, you move away. Are you kidding me right now? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? We survived. Okay, that's all I cared about. All right, now we're going to fight the boss. He's going to kill me on the first run. All right, go ahead and kill me. This is a waste of time to fight him with no health. There we go. Big Mac never comes to Rat. Rat is not famous. You know what now, Rat? You just jinxed it. He's going to be there on the next stream. He's going to be there on the next stream. Watch. He's getting to everybody. I miss a bag of pee. That's fine. That's all good and well. I didn't need more pee anyway. It's all good. Yeah, if Big Mac doesn't show up to your next stream, I'm going to be very disappointed. He should be there. He should definitely be there. You know one phrase that triggers me? I'm back. Are you still on this level? Oh, God. Next time I'm going to say, do you have eyes? It is like almost like an insult, isn't it? Oh, I see we're still here. Well, I guess we better get good, right? Yeah, that drives me nuts too, Chalk. I don't say it, but that's basically an insult. Oh, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? Yes. God, that drives me nuts too. Or when Chalk, do you remember during your stream that day? I actually saw this part because I wasn't working for a second, and you were playing that Mario, that crazy Super Mario. What is it? That's extremely difficult Kaizo hack. You were working on that, and what ended up happening? Some guy came in and you were going, how do I do this part? You were working on it, and that guy came in and said, it's obvious. And I knew right away when he said that. You immediately, your tone of voice changed. I was like, oh, he's done it now. He's done it now. Yeah, that guy. It's obvious. That was freaking epic. And then he got thrown under the bus and you banned him. It was beautiful. Now he's got his own emote, right? That obvious emote. Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to pull it out. There it is. That was hilarious. Jesus, you're still on this level? It's obvious. I know, Indiana. What the hell am I doing? Why are we still on this level? Yeah, we've been here for you're playing a hard game. You're on the same level for a long time. Some guy has to come in and go, oh, you're still here. God, it's so rude. Well, I guess you better get good. Oh, yeah, I guess you better. God, you think? Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with people sometimes? They don't understand, I guess. Maybe they're not playing hard enough games. I don't know. Now we're fighting oh my God, I'm in so much. I forgot we can't kill this crap yet. I'm just gonna run for my little life. That's fine. We can't hurt the Tektites or whatever these things are called. God damn it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. I am missing stuff. See, I was distracted by that obvious guy. Ryan Pyro, what's good? Thank you so much for the gift subs, dude. I'm knocking stuff on the floor. Hold up. God damn it. Ryan, thank you for the gift subs to Booty and Burst Error. I appreciate it, man. And I didn't see that right away because I was griping out Mr. Obvious that invaded Chalk streams that day. But thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it, dude. That's way too kind. And I don't deserve that level of kindness. The old woman just shut the door in my face. Let me in! Can't you see I'm Link? Alright, give me the fire thing that we don't even need. Jesus. Rally, what's up, man? What's up, Rally? I just had the door shut in my face by an old woman. I'm trying to get in the house. Okay, this magic will make your sword shoot fire. There we go. That's what we needed. Pumped by the old woman. She gives no... I know. Link just got shot down by an old woman. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. It is what it is, though. I can't. I don't know how to react to that, honestly. Rally, I hope you're having a good day, buddy. Andy Lee, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a very nice day. It's obvious, says Johnson. I know, right? Everything's obvious. It's obvious they don't, said Rat. You know, it's crazy. You will have, like, no, what's it called? No backseating, no spoilers at the chat. And some guy will come into a chat. He'll be like, oh, you're supposed to do it like this. It never fails. I see that in every person's stream that has like the no spoiler thing going. It never freaking fails. It's like clockwork. Can you not read? It says no spoilers, and people are like, oh, but you didn't do it correctly. Well, who cares? It's none of your business. I didn't get the fairy. I better not die. This is going horrible! No! What? Dude, I'm getting salty with this nonsense. I can't hit anything. Alright, now I can die happily. Now they can kill me and I don't care anymore. Kill me. I don't care. I don't care. You can kill me. I'm gonna get our lives back. Good to see you, Rally. Good to see you. I'm getting just salty at some of the things happening here. It's fine. We're at level 6. We're at decent strength. I'll call it that. We're at decent strength here. All right. We're in good shape. Let me catch up with you guys. Rally, good to see you, man. Same for you, Andy Lee. God, I'm just getting so freaking salty. Now laugh inside me when that old woman shut the door and Mixer Ray just let me in. People who know JC's alert can understand what I mean. Oh, I love you too, Chalk. I love you too. That dude was completely wrong, which makes it even more dumb. I know, the idea he was trying to tell you in your stream that said no spoilers wasn't even a spoiler. It was just plain wrong. That made it, like, insanely stupid. You know what else drives me nuts? And when people are doing a puzzle in a game, like you're playing an RPG, you're playing an action RPG, there's a puzzle to deal with, and there's gonna be that one guy in the chat that says after like 10 seconds, oh, I see it. And you know he's lying because he didn't figure it out in 10 seconds, but he's just trying to make the streamer feel bad by immediately saying he figured the puzzle out. And you know goddamn well he didn't do it. But he's gonna say it anyway. Oh, I see it. No, you didn't see jack shit. You're just being a troll. That's how that works. And you guys that stream know that feeling. I guarantee you've had it happen. I've seen it happen a lot. Oh, I see it. It's not that bad. It's obvious. It's easy. Good God. Just shut the hell up and let him figure it out. How about that? And somebody spoiled Dead Space for me once. And it's even worse when somebody spoils something and you have, like, no spoilers in the tag. Can you read? Apparently not. Some people just can't. It says no. The lizard is absolutely owning me. Oh my God. All right, I'm trying to rescue a child. It's right there. Okay. Jesus, that could have gone better. Wow, he beat the crap out of me. I see it. I'm smart. I know, Rat. And it's just some damn troll. I know the answer to this one. I need to... What was that, Indiana? Know the answer to this one? I figured it out. It's obvious. I swear to God people do that on purpose. I know they do. It'll be 10 seconds into a difficult puzzle and he'll just miraculously figure it out. Yeah, right. That gets under my skin. Stop hitting me. I don't care if we die. All we need to do is make it to town. Then we can turn the child in, learn the reflect spell, learn the sword move, and get the hell out of here. That's the plan. That is the plan here. Ah! Put on the middle of your screen an extra large font and will people still not read it. That's happened to me before as well. That's happened to me, and sure all you guys that stream, you put what's going on in the instructions. Like yesterday, here's a good example. I was playing Mega Man X, and we're doing a first playthrough. We were not using E-Tanks. And somebody comes in and they say, oh, why are you not using E-Tanks? And it was in the description and on the screen, and it's still, they were like, Mixer, you're supposed to use E-Tanks against Sigma. And I almost was like, dude, can you read? It's right there on the screen. It's right there. How did you miss it? I don't understand people sometimes. That happened. I don't get it. I just don't. I should stop ranting about it because that's not going to make it any better. I was there for that, Matt. I don't remember who said that, but somebody did. Oh, well, you could use E-Tanks. Well, yeah, well, why? 1cc run, why are you not using continues? Same thing! Same exact thing. Like, I did a deathless run one day. I was doing a deathless run on something. I don't remember what game it was. It was Mega Man 1. This was a couple of months ago. And what ended up happening? What happened? I died. And I immediately reset the game. And somebody in the chat said, you have more lives. It was that situation again. I don't get it. I just don't. I should stop ranting about it. It's not going to make it better. And oh my God, why is my OBS so far behind? Chalk just gifted a gift sub to It's Obviously Obvious. It's Obviously Obvious got a gift sub. Screw that guy. How did that guy get a gift sub? Oh my freaking God. Chalk, what have you unleashed? What have you unleashed? A gift sub to Obviously Obvious. OBS was trying to actually not tell me about that, but it just did. It caught up, and now Chalk with 100 bits. Chalk, you don't have to do that, buddy, even if you are gifting a gift sub to the obvious guy. That was that guy that was in your stream that day, right? That's Obviously Obvious. That's him. Who else could it be? Did I get everything I needed there? Yeah, I got Reflect, okay. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Why 150? It's usually at 100. You know you can play at 100. I'm just waiting for some guy to come in and say that. I'm just waiting for it. I know it's going to happen. Oh, you're not playing the game right. You should be playing it the way the developers intended. What are you doing? Why is this so unusually fast? Fool's License hits the nail on the head. Kane does the same thing. Hey, Mixer, this game's too fast. Might want to slow OBS down. Now, I think OBS can't keep up with what's going on here. We're moving way too fast. Way too fast. I forgot that dude's name. I wish we hadn't banned him so he could have come back and we could have showed him that emote. That would have been the greatest thing ever. I don't remember who it was either. We'll call him Captain Obvious or something. Why am I encountering the hard stuff? Get the hell out of here. There's a bug up there. All right, let's go. We're going to level 4. We're going to level 4. Everybody just strap yourselves in. Level 4 is not that hard. Oh, there's the dinosaur. I forgot about the dinosaur. God damn it. Mixer, if you dodge enemy attacks and hit them with your sword, you'll succeed. Kind of obvious. I know. I'm trying to do that, Puddin'. Bear with me here, buddy. I'm trying my very best to kill stuff with a sword. I'm playing as an elf wearing green. I mean, that's definitely the plan. I have a sword and shield. Let's use it. Let's do it. You should play a good game like Yo Noid. I did. And you know where that game is now? It's in the trash can because I hated it. Dragon, welcome in, dude. How you doing today, Dragon? I hope you're having a good day, man. You can stop ranting, but please never stop raging. I'm going to do both. How about that? Is that good enough? Is raging and ranting good enough for you, Kane, or is it not? It's probably not. Why are we doing a hype train? Did I ask for this? I did not. And Kane is gifting a gift sub to Please Stop Saying Literally. Kane, thank you so much for the gift sub to our pal Literally. I appreciate it, buddy. You guys know you don't have to do a hype train. My goodness. You know that, but you do it anyway. You do it because I say not to. It's gotten to that point. But Kane, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. And now we have Ryan gifting a gift sub. Who did Ryan gift a gift sub to? To Neil Bottles. Thank you so much, Ryan. That's very kind as well, dude. You guys know I don't deserve a hype train. Please. Even if we complete all our challenges today, I still don't deserve it. Absolutely not. I'm just going to turn into a fairy here so the dinosaurs don't get me. Mixer sitting on a soapbox today instead of his usual office chair. Pretty much. There's a lot to rant about. I'm just getting warmed up. There's always more to complain about. A first-person shooter player and face tank everything. That is how I play those games. If I can't kill, like, when I play a first-person shooter, if I die but I killed 5 people, that's a win to me. I don't care about doing objectives in those kind of games. I just want to kill people. Objectives are boring. Who needs them? That's all I want to do is kill people. And all the new first-person shooters, for the most part, are objective-based. I don't care about that. I like seeing other players die in those kind of games. I don't care about getting a flag. I don't care about what else kind of stupid stuff those games make you do. Command points, attack and defend, a capture point. I don't care. I want to see them die. And what are we doing here? MLC with a gift sub to Rally. Thank you so much, MLC. Rally with a kindly gift sub. MLC, thank you so much, buddy. Puddin' with a 25 bits. Obvious hype train is obvious. I wish it wasn't that obvious, but it is. It is, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's obvious, and it is what it is. I hate that guy that throws maces right there. That's one of the worst enemies in the game. Oh, great. What have I done now? Alright, I almost caused a bit of a train wreck right there. Good, that guy just died again automatically. That's nice. Gonna sleep now. Coffee, have a wonderful night, buddy. I really appreciate you hanging out. I will see you again on Thursday or whenever, but have a wonderful night, dude. Always a pleasure, my friend. We have a long way to go today. You'll probably see a lot of raging on the VODs later, because we still have to do Mega Man 1 and 2 on 150. That's going to be extremely painful. Don't know if it's going to happen. Uh-oh. Can I get... No, I cannot get anything there. I'm not going to fight this guy. That's what I wanted! This goddamn Muppet is annoying. Did I say that? All I want to do is kill people. That won't be clipped and taken out of context in the future. It's Twitch. Everything will be taken out of context without a doubt. I expect it. I had one really stupid comment during Darkwing Duck. That was my worst taken out of context comment. And I'm probably never going to live that one down. It was during Darkwing Duck. I don't even remember what it was, but it was something horrendously bad that got said. Do we have enough keys? I think I have to go this way to go get a key to get out of here. Yeah, this is not gonna... Ah! I don't understand why Mixer makes it so hard on himself with these challenges. We have to keep... We need an element of drama here. No! What the hell? Great, now I'm in trouble of not finishing it. Now I'm in danger of not finishing the dungeon. Great, now this is horrendous now. We got the boot so I can get back over here. This is what I needed. Yeah, I knew something was going to happen with that. Good dodge right there. I nailed that one. There's trouble called DW. It was a really terrible quote that got taken horrifically out of context for the Darkwing Duck playthrough. No, you don't need to hear it, Puddin'. It was terrible. That's probably why you do want to hear it. You don't need to. It's all good here. We're fine. You don't need to hear a thing. Forget I even mentioned it. Let's go down that route. All right, this crap, get this out of the way. We're at least going to get this key over here. And then I should probably take another death just to get the hell out of here. I have no lives left. Yeah, we're going to get the key, and then I'm going to die on purpose, and we're going to start this dungeon over. It'll take just a minute to get back over here. It's totally fine. All right, kill me. Realize this game's running kind of slow. A little bit. Hey, Big Mixer, I'm a 14D. Good luck with Dark Castle. No Dark Castle, Grick. No. How you doing today, man? Welcome in. I was being sarcastic, I know, Indiana. All good. We're pretty big jerks. Big jerks with hearts, I know, man. It's all good, and I appreciate the hype train very much. You guys are just incredibly awesome people, and I appreciate you very much. Despite all our trolling here, it's all in good fun, and that's why I like it so much. It reminds me of our high school days. It reminds me of back in those days when we used to just absolutely pick on each other to death, always busting each other's balls. That's what it reminds me of, and that's why I like it so much. I am not easily offended. I'm not, except unless your name's like Big Mac and you're trying to ask if this is live or a repeat, or you're the Geico Gecko. I'm not going to be too offended by much. See how easy it is to get back here once you get the boots? You can just coast right back through the water. And here we go! Right back to where we were. That was definitely worth taking a death for. Are you testing these games at speed before attempting? I've not been, and I'm about to regret that. No testing at all. We're going in completely blind, Retro Mike. That's kind of part of the fun. I usually never test anything before we actually play it. Very rare for me to do so. And I know that's kind of a mistake, but yeah, no testing. Let's just roll into it blind and let the chips fall where they fall. That's how it's going to work. All right, get the hell over here. There we go. Miss School and Couch Co-op with friends. I do too, Ryan. I absolutely do. This is, to me, this is the same thing as that. It's kind of been brought back. Is there a key in this room? There is. Okay, we did need to be in here. I didn't do anything social in college. After high school, my social days came to a swift and abrupt end. I think I was kind of burned out because I was really social in high school with clubs and sports and all that stuff. So by the time I got to college, I didn't have to move to college. I was able to live at home because University of Alabama is right here. It's like less than 10 miles away. So I lived at home while I went to college. And to me, that was much better than living in a dorm or something with people I didn't really want to be around to begin with. Uh-oh. These things are going to cause a problem. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it! I knew that was going to happen. That was one of those kind of moments. Why are two not spawning? As soon as I jump over there, the other one's going to spawn. How is that? They did that on purpose. There's a way to manipulate. There's a way to manipulate here. And I need to do it. Or we're not going to survive this room. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm happy now. It's all I needed. Yeah, I had to catch on. I had to remember that real quick. I was going to try and get them both on the screen at the same time, and if you do that, you can actually kill both of them, and they don't respawn at all, but I couldn't make it happen like that. Mixer, I asked what degree or specialty did you study in college? I did art and engineering drafting, Indiana. And honestly, my degree is kind of worthless now because I learned how to do engineering drafting on pencil and paper, and unfortunately, you don't do it that way anymore. It's not a thing. That is over. What am I missing here? I'm missing something else. Let me see. My OBS thing's not updating. It's not giving me notifications. Maddie, did you do a gift sub here? Because it's not giving me the information for it. I think. No, okay. I'm just making sure here. because my OBS is malfunctioning right now, and I'm not getting anything here. Spectrum is pissing me off right now. I don't know if you responded to my question about the 150. Repeat it again, Dragon. I'm sorry if I missed it. I'm sorry if I missed it. Sasha Gray's a fan. See, I saw Sasha Gray, and I was thinking that something happened with that, because I know you well, Maddie. I was thinking I missed something and that Sasha Gray was involved. I wasn't wrong. Sasha Gray was definitely there. Can we set chat to 300? Coach, what's going on, man? Welcome in. There we go. That's right. That's what I was missing. See, my OBS is not doing a good job right now. It's not telling me what I need to know. And yes, AutoCAD is how you do engineering drafting on the computer now. I never learned to do that because that's not the way it was taught back then. I can do it on pencil and paper, but that's not the way you do it anymore. You do it on AutoCAD. But I didn't learn how to do it because I got caught in between. It switched over that. I don't have any reflect magic. I can't beat this guy. I'm just going to have to let him kill me. All right, that's fine. We have one more life. I forgot that we can't beat this wizard without this. All right. It's fine. We'll kill him now. I completely forgot about this. We're fine, though. Let's get the hell out of here. Coach, hope you're having a good day, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you as well. We are through another level. We're making some progress here. All right, what are we going to level up here? We'll go ahead and get that. That's fine. That's fine. There is a spot where we're going to have to grind a little bit, I believe. That's also acceptable. Thanks for the GGs. We're making good progress. I'm going to go ahead and let him kill me again, so I have no lives left anyway. Now we have to go to the green dungeon, which is the biggest one in the game besides the last one. Alright, go ahead and take me out here. We're fine. Everything's good. What are you guys talking about on AutoCAD? Alright. Couple more. Let's see. We have levels 5 and 6 to get levels from. I'm going to have to grind a little bit. It's not going to be the end of the world, though. It's going to be fine. Can you design a car engine? I could draw it out that way with pencil and paper if I have the specifications for it, gang. But yeah, that's what I did to go to college. You know, honestly, that helped me get a job anyway because it's a college degree. It helps getting your foot in the door no matter what kind of degree you have. So, I mean, it was not all for naught. It was a 4-year degree. It was quite fine. College was really boring and, like, a lot of work to me. A lot of people say, college is the greatest time of your life. Well, you know what it was to me? A bunch of boring-ass work. I guess that's from people that party all day long. I didn't do that. So, maybe I missed out, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I was done with the whole social scene after high school anyway. Here, let's get our heart thing there. Grind a little bit, world ends. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to fairly soon. Fairly soon I found college stressful. I did too, Indiana. I found it just nothing but a lot of work and stress. I did not enjoy it. I enjoyed it when it was over because I didn't have to go back, but high school I loved. College not so much. Completely different animal on both those. A lot of people feel the opposite. They didn't have fun in high school, but they loved college. I hated it. Nothing but work. Lifelong careers are a 20th century idea. The last few years proved that. Then, well, it depends on what type of work you're in, basically. Mora, thank you. Thank you for the good luck, and I love the emote right there. That's perfect. That's the bad enemy emote from Zelda 2. How could you go wrong? Yeah, technical drafting, engineering drafting, that was definitely my thing. Yeah, played this 100% speed, recorded it, played it back at 150. It's taking it really slow in the recording to make it look like normal speed. I could definitely pull that off, Pigeon. And no one would know the difference, would they? But I would never do something like that. High school sucked for me. College was a lot better. You proved my point right there, Pigeon. You proved my point. But I thought college was the most boring thing in the world. Alright, that guy's gonna die. Let's roll right on in here. Don't get knocked off. We're not gonna grind any experience in the dungeon. We're just gonna get through it as quickly as possible. See? Speed running strats. Probably not. There's probably a much faster way to do that. Alright, trying to remember if this is where we need to go. I don't think this is correct here, but I'm just gonna make sure. think this is, I'm pretty, like, 99% sure this is wrong. That's wrong, okay. That's wrong! Best part of college was playing games with roommates. Yeah, I missed out on that whole scene. I didn't want to be in a dorm with people I was sure I would probably hate. That's why I was happy to live at home and go to college. Plus, it saved an enormous amount of money. Studio Scott, save the original Zelda mixer. She needs you. We're coming for Hot Elf Girl will soon be saved. Absolutely. I'm excited to do it, Studio Scott. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. You know you don't have to do that, but thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. We're Zelda 2 at 150. I did as a kid. If you could have told me I'd be doing this as a kid, I would not have believed it. Not a chance. I would have been like, no. No. No human being could do that. And here we are. It's not that bad. It's just getting used to the speed. My college experience is unparalleled and it's non-existent. That's just as well, right, Puddin'? Just as well. You didn't really miss anything. Especially if you wanted to just do your work and get the hell out of there. 2 Zeldas, 1 Link. More Zelda to go around, right? Once I lived with my friends, it was much nicer. I hated my school fortune to not be able to pick you to live with your freshman year. It does the same. We did the same thing here, Arctic. And the weird thing about it is that a lot of people tried to find ways to get around that from happening. I don't think this is the correct path. Arctic, I hope you're having a nice day, man. Welcome in. Always a pleasure, dude. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. I am having a lot of fun with this challenge. This is good. I have no complaints with this. It is a bit tricky to work through, though. I know what would be really tricky if we were trying to do a 1 credit clear. I'm not good enough for that, so we'll just have to grind through it. Alright, more whiz... Are these whiz robes? I don't even know. I've always wondered that ever since I was a kid. They're just wizards that have like a little fireball attack thingy. But Arctic, hope you're having a good day. That's true. Staying at home is very more financially efficient. Exactly. For a guy straight out of high school with 0 money, that's all I could do. There was no money to go around. Absolutely none. There's never any money to go around for anything. What am I saying? There never is. Alright, I think we have to go this way to get another key. I'm 99% sure of that. Can I get stuff here? No. It's not only beating games you could as a kid. Imagine doing them challenges to make them harder. I never would have thought. I never would have thought. Like the level 1 sword we did run in this, never would have imagined that as a kid either. Not a chance. I'd have been like, no, that's impossible. No way. No way in hell. And thank you, Barlow2000, for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Appreciate that follow very much. Great to have you aboard. Trying my best here to not just absolutely get my ass kicked here, but these guys are not making that easy right now. I guess I could be more patient. Something I'm really bad at. They're going to hit me anyway. They're going to get me anyway. That's fine. Alright, here we have to get whatever the item is. I don't even remember what it is. It's the flute, so we can go to the southern part of Hyrule. No Life, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day, buddy. You don't have to do the 100 bits, but I appreciate it so much. Thank you, dude. And no, this is not Bill and Ted. You don't have to tell me how disappointed you are. I know you were disappointed. It's not Bill and Ted. We were talking about Bill and Ted earlier. I was comparing it to Back to the Future to parts 2 and 3. That's a good comparison, right? It's the best comparison ever. Alright, you know what? I don't want jump magic here, but thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. That's way too cool. What is money? I don't know. Who knows at this point in life? Oh, God. Guitaro Man? What is that? Is that is that something like, I don't know, would that be like Guitar Hero or something? Financially efficient Indiana Jones and economically damaging, hence the mad inflation rates, rising gas. Yeah, it's not good times right now. They'll get better. I hope. They'll get better. High school was the worst. Hear people talk all the time about how they'd love to relive their high school years. I'm one of those people, Raku. Good for you, mate. That's literally nightmare material. Understandable. I know people that I went to high school with that didn't enjoy it. I was kind of in a unique position. My high school treated like, if you were on a sports team in high school, you almost got treated like you were a god. Why that's a thing, I know that's probably true in other high schools, but if you were on a sports team in a large high school, which I went to, you were treated as like a celebrity practically. So I had people like all the time talking to me. I didn't even know who they were, and they were like, "What's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. Good luck with the game tonight. Oh, you're joining the club, right?" Yeah, no, I'm not joining a damn club. I did end up joining some clubs I didn't want to join out of peer pressure, just so people would shut the hell up and leave me alone. But that's kind of how it was in a large high school. Ramza, if you're still here, you probably remember it that way too, because you played soccer. Mixer, do you have a favorite Mega Man game? Mega Man 2. Definitely Mega Man 2. I'm going to roll with the definitive classic. Raku's probably rolling his eyes right now at that because of the love Mega Man 2 gets in the West. But hey, that saved the whole series here, and that's the one people remember more so than any. Avoided public school. I was homeschooled. That's also really good, Maverick. Homeschooling, honestly, can be way better than the public school system, so you didn't really miss out at all. Rolling my eyes, too. Yep, I get it. I get it, but it's okay to all have different opinions on it, right? It's okay. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Not always, but sometimes. Alright, what are we doing here? We have to go up to finish this dungeon. And we need to find one more key. Is the key over here, or is this where the experience is? That's where the experience is. Okay, so let's get the hell out of here. Kill the Dark Nut or Knight, whatever you want to call those guys. I think we need to go this way. Nothing there. It's a rhythm game. Okay, so that, yeah, any type of rhythm-based game. That would be like Punch-Out or any of the guitar-type hero games with extra speed would be nuts. I kind of want to eventually do a Punch-Out run at 150. That's probably impossible, but I would love to see if it's doable. I really would. You know what? Shield's up, because I know this guy's going to hit me at least a couple of times. There we go. But yeah, high school's always been a mixed bag for everybody. Some people love it, myself, and other people absolutely hate it. And it's totally fine either way. It's a short time in your life. It's what, 3 years? For me, it was 3 years, 10th, 11th, and 12th. I think they count 9th as high school now. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. But that's not the way it was when I was there. I don't want to fight this guy. Can I get thing here? Nope. No! Quit backing up! I don't have enough lives left. I don't think we can win. Ah, he almost got me. No! Ah, unbelievable! Oh, we have another life. Never mind. It's fine. I thought that was my last life. Excuse me, princess. Whoops. Wolf, what's up, man? Welcome in. Enjoyed seeing some Legos last night. I love Legos. I've got so many of them. No new stuff, though. All my kid Lego stuff, I've still got it, and I still love it. That was some of the stuff my parents were like, "You're too old now. You need to throw that stuff away." And I was like, never! Wolf, welcome in. I'm glad we had another life there. I didn't think we did. Oh, here we go. My goodness. That was a bit of a panic moment there. Alright, I guess we'll get magic. Yeah, let's get it. It's fine. It's fine. We can grind out a couple of levels coming up here. Alright, only 2 more levels to go. We're almost done with this adventure for Zelda 2, and then it'll be into Mega Man 1 and 2 at 150. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and take a death here. I'm fine with dying. Wolf, that was awesome. It made me want to find my old Legos and pull them out again. Alright, we are in good shape here. Just go ahead and take a death. It's good. Alright, we might grind out 2 levels at the next part, which would be quite satisfactory as well. Okay, couple more things to do. We will be on our way here. I know where a good grinding place is at the hidden town. We will get there. Best Lego series. I've never played any of the, oh wait, the pirate Legos? Oh, I thought you were talking about the games real quick there, Koala. Okay, yeah, I haven't played any of the games, but as far as the series, I like the original, like, Space and Night set, because they're the most nostalgic to me. I had, like, all the original Space and Night Legos from, like, the late 1980s or whatever, and those are extremely nostalgic to me. I had some of the pirate sets, too, also from that era, and they're also really good. But yes, absolutely, those are... I mean the Legos, yeah. Yeah, those are my favorites for sure. Alright, I just screwed that up, like, really badly. Alright, we're fine, though. We're fine, now we can skip this section. Nope, didn't skip it, god damn it, let's try it again. What am I missing here? Let me catch up with you guys. Rockman 2 does deserve some love, just not all of it. It really only take when people played the first 2 games and try and argue that 2 is the best game in the franchise. Sure it is, mate. Sure it is. Well, that's what people will say, that it's always going to be the best game. Simply because of nostalgia for the most part, though, Rocco. It was most people's earliest experience with Mega Man. I totally get it. High school these days is like cramming a bunch of feral cats into a box and sealing it shut to see what happens. I bet it is. I went to a really big high school, and it was like everything under the sun. Rich people, poor people, really cool people, really asshole people, everything in between. It was a heck of an experience. Races of all type, people of all type. I honestly really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good old time. All right, now we get skipped part of the section here, and we're moving right along. There are always things worse than high school and college. Personal experience, for instance, comes to mind. I agree, there's sometimes things can go, like, for some people, that's the peak of their life. In some ways, for me, it was some of the funnest times I ever had. But, like, streaming now and being back and having, like, really cool community of you guys brings a lot of the social aspect back for me, and I'm really appreciative of that. I didn't think I would ever be this social in my life again. My, how times can change. Alright, let's dodge all this crap. There we go. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do is not go this way. Alright, we're gonna grind experience here in just a second. That's gonna be fine. Alright, let's go to the hidden... You know what, I could go get the last heart. No, we're gonna get that later. Get me over there in one piece. That's fine. What are you guys talking about? Let me catch up here. You're too old when you're afraid of being thought of as young. I'm 41, but I still consider myself 18 in my own mind. Hey, what's going on, Beard Man? Welcome in. Hello, bro. How you doing? Are you going to play all 3 of them at 150? Yes, sir. We're going to do all of them. We're going to do all 3 games. And then we're going to call it, and that's going to be the end of the stream, is doing all 3 of these games today. I think we have enough time to do it. But welcome in, dude. I hope you're having a nice day. We are making some good, solid progress here. The last dungeon is going to be a bit of a pain, but I think it's going to go fine. Alright, we got all our magic stuff now. Now we need to learn spell magic in this town. And then we need to grind at least 1 level. Yeah, my levels didn't work out as well as I was hoping they would. That's a little bit disappointing, but it's okay. 39 still get carded for beer. See, you're young too, Maddie, and I bet you think you are in your mind. You're still 18 too, right? Now, see, what I'm always told is you feel older when you have kids and all that stuff, and a lot of us do not have kids, but I know a lot of my real-life friends and cousins that do, and they're always griping about how old they feel. And some of them are a little bit younger than me, too, and they're like, I'm so old. And I'm like, shut the hell up, you're not old. If you're calling yourself old at like 38 or something, what does that make me at 41? I mean, come on, people. Come on. Something else to gripe about, I know. And how do you feel about that, Beard Man? You feel old? You feel young? How do you feel? You feel like you feel like you're 16. Good. College is some of the best times, always hanging out. Yep, I don't think I made a single friend in college. I ignored everyone in my classes and just went to classes and then came home for the day and played some video games. That was my college life. Worked out a little bit at home here and there. Nothing much to see. I just moved on. All right, let's grind out one level here. That won't take very long at all. We have to kill some of these lizard guys. How about it go better? How about it go better? There we go. Yeah, we're going to get one level here and then move on and not have to grind anything else for the rest of the game. That's how it's going to go. Yeah, this won't take too long. This will be nice and quick. Especially if I have to, I'm going to use shield magic on every encounter just to make it a little bit quicker, a little more efficient. But this is the last bit of grinding we'll have to do for the day. Should not be, yeah, we're almost 1/4 of the way there already, no problem. Kids are evil. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to have kids. It may or may not happen one day, but I mean, I'm not chomping at the bit for it or anything. I hear nothing but complaining about other people's kids on Facebook and stuff. Oh, my kid stuffed Legos down the toilet. Oh, I stepped on a Lego. Oh, the kids cut each other's hair off. I'm like, do I really want to put up with that? I don't know. I'm not sure about that stuff. That doesn't sound like a good time. I'd rather be streaming and playing Zelda 2 at 150% speed, or Barbie, or anything almost. I'm 19 and I feel like I'm 76. You are not 19. A 19-year-old would not be entertained by retro games. There's no way. Koala, if you were 19, you'd be in a Roblox stream or something, wouldn't you? I've got 2 daughters. They're awesome. Yeah, it's luck of the draw. And if you're a good parent, you're going to have much better kids. But like every cousin and parent I know is like always griping about their kids. So I have like a weird skewed view of it. Plus I probably drove my parents nuts when I was a kid as well. So it is what it is. I'm single, no kids. When I'm old, I'll be streaming from an old folks home. Yeah, why not? That sounds like fun. My son likes to play retro games. That's amazing, and I'm glad to hear it. Like, all young people today, all they want to talk about is Roblox and Minecraft. That's all they want to talk about. It's like no other games exist. That kind of drives me nuts. And I mean, if they like it, they like it. I'm done griping about it. I've griped about it before. I have 7 cats. Those can count as kids, right? I've got a dog. He's kind of like my kid. Yeah, that's close enough. Alright, we're already halfway to this level. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, I got the wrong encounter here. This is the hard encounter here, and it actually gives less experience. I don't know what they were thinking with that. That sounds like a troll move by the developers here. Make the harder enemy drop less experience. What's that? I do not have any kids, Beard Man. No. I do not. My kids hate Roblox and Minecraft. Amazing. Amazing! That kind of blows my mind a little bit. That's like the holy grail of gaming for younger kids. It's all about that next Roblox game. Single, no kids here. I'm probably just going to be a burden on the state when I'm old. Serves the state right. Well, it is what it is. Is what it is. Why am I getting hit? Oh my god, because I'm reading chat instead of fighting a dinosaur. No kids and don't want any, though me and my partner have fun trying. Don't have any sort of fatherly mindset nor care to. Well, Pinhead, that's totally your choice. Totally, as long as you guys are happy, right? That's what matters, being happy, doing what you want. Not really planning on it, Beard Man, but I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent to the whole idea of it. I mean, if I do end up having kids one day, we're probably going to play a lot of sports, and we're probably going to play a lot of retro games, so that might be a good old time. Might actually really enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy helping with homework, though. I used to drive my parents nuts with homework assignments. Especially if I was like just didn't feel like doing it. I'd be like, I need help with math tonight, even though I didn't need help with it. I just didn't want to do it. Usually how that went. games, and I was just too lazy to do it. There was usually sports to do after school or something, or a club. And by the time I got home, it was late. I had to take a shower, eat dinner. The last thing I wanted to do was homework. I swear homework is just a way to torture kids. No one learned anything from doing homework. It's busy work. At least I never learned anything from it. Get through it as quickly as you can and just move the hell on with your life. This guy cannot block 10 attacks in a row. That was bullshit. Alright, we're almost done here. How many lives do I have? We might have enough lives to just go ahead and go to the dungeon. I think we do. This guy doesn't kill me. Alright, so what do we want to get? We'll go ahead and get life. Okay. Alright, this is not working out as well as I thought it would experience-wise. It is not working out according to plan here. Not even a little bit. Because I'll get one more level. Alright, we're going to move on. We're definitely going to move on here. Alright, I have everything I need here. Let's go! Let's go do the dungeon. Let's get it done, and then we'll only have one more to do. I'm not even going to get maximum, life here and stuff. We don't need it. Do you have siblings? I do. I have an older sister. I do have one older sister. And I have some cousins that are around my age, but other than that, I don't have a whole lot of people in my family real close to my age. Alright, let's go down and get the thingamajig down here. I know we're going to need it. Let me catch up with you guys. Asking you have kids can be a bit sensitive question. Some people have tried but can't. Yeah, I usually don't ask. I don't mind if people ask me, though. I'm good with that. Will I do Double Dragon Challenge? When will I do it? We'll get there. We'll get there. I get requests for stuff all the time, Cayman. So we'll get there eventually. We also need to do Double Dragon 1 and 2 at 150% speed, or maybe even 200, who knows. But there's just a lot of stuff to do. There is always more to do. My daughter just beat her first NES game last week. No life. That is wonderful to hear. What game was it? I hope it was a really good game to start out with so she gets a good impression of NES games. I love that. I love to hear that's a success story if there ever was. Your first NES game as a child. Sesame Street Countdown. Perfect for a kid. Absolutely perfect. Love it. And I hope she had a good time. Hopefully that'll pique her interest in more games down the road. I know as a kid, any game like that would have piqued my interest. I had an Atari Sesame Street game with Oscar the Grouch or something. I really liked it. It's only 2.5. Hey, it's a good start. It's a wonderful start. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Maddie says that you have too much problems with retro games. Kids are going to give you more problems. Yeah, I'm just going to rage quit when it comes to kids, right? Might not have the right mindset for it. I have little patience. Probably a horrible idea for me to have kids. But the good will probably outweigh the bad in the long run. God knows this guy right here. Alright, is this gonna... Are you kidding me with what just happened? Wow! Coltiz, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Bad Link game, Ghost Streamer, working on beating original Game Boy Color Link's Awakening. Excuse me? Bad Link game? This happens to be my favorite, sir. And I will not tolerate slander of this game. No, actually, it's just fine. I know that not everyone likes this game. I happen to love it, but I know it's not for everyone. It's just much different from the other Zelda games. It is much different, and that's completely fine. I'm gonna have to waste more magic here. You don't like Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy's not for everybody either. I love the Final Fantasy series, but once again, not for everybody. I haven't... No! Oh my God, are you kidding me with that? What's going on? Now we get a pea bag as my reward for going all the way down here? Yeah, we might have to come back to this dungeon. I can't believe what just happened. I'm very disappointed now. Now we might not finish it. Yeah, we're not going to finish it now. I don't think I have the lives. Wow, just all kinds of idiot things happen right there. I'm salty as hell right now. Do I have enough for that? Of course not. Watch, just insanely stupid stuff happening right there. How did I get knocked off? Angry video game nerd, so it said it's bad, so I took his word. A lot of people do that. If he reviews a game, people assume it's the worst game ever. Even though some of the ones he reviews are actually fairly decent. He's putting on a good show, though. Alright, there is some trolly as hell. This is... Okay, I was about to say we're about to encounter one of the worst areas. Now, I'm not a fan of new Final Fantasy stuff. I like old Final Fantasy content. Any new stuff? Hell no. You think Double Dragon 1 and 2 at 150 be too easy? I did them at 200. I'm not good at them as you are. I can't beat them deathless. Maybe we should try at 200 then. I am very proficient with Double Dragon games. That's one series of games I like to consider myself somewhat decent with. I'm going to peace out and watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. No problem, Ryan. I appreciate you hanging out, man. I appreciate it, dude. You have a good time with Ghostbusters. I've not seen any new Ghostbusters stuff. I'm always living in the past here. You guys know that. But have a good time, Ryan. No game is for everyone. There are a number of games I recognize as great games I don't love and some that I just don't enjoy. Same here, Glove. Same exact thing. And I don't mind if people hate a game that I love. I know some people get offended about that. This is like one of my favorite games of all time, and there's a lot of people that just despise Zelda 2. And I'm fine with that. I know they were expecting, like, more of the same from the original Zelda, and I totally get it. But to me, this game just clicked right off the bat. Simon's Quest is another polarizing game. That's a good example. Nate, welcome in. How you doing today, Nate? Hope you're having a wonderful day, buddy. Yeah, the music is a little high-strung at the moment, is it not? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I missed the jump again. I don't know how big it is from that side. We're good, though. We're good. We should be able to recover. I should use jump and fairy or just something to get me through this. We have a couple of lives. We do get one extra life here. It's going to be fine. Glitch Slime, have a good night, buddy. Have a good one. Sleep good, man. I will catch you later for sure. Getting near the end of our Zelda 2 adventure for sure. That last dungeon's going to hurt me, I know, but we're going to go get the 1-ups before we get there. No, I should not have done that. Give me more life. I'm going to have to take a death here in a minute. I'm going to have to take it. Whoa! Okay, I think that was where we were supposed to go. Never mind. Everything's fine. I got it under control. This is going to suck. Okay, I got to concentrate really hard on this segment. That was one of the worst rooms to put up with as a kid. The mixer raging every day, even when he's not on. The horse! The horse! That'll live on in infamy forever. That's on the internet now. Somebody will find that damn horse clip 200 years from now, and they'll be like, wow, that guy really didn't like horses, did he? I gotta take a death here. This is gonna be the last time we have to die, thankfully. At least for this, much as I like this game, I doubt I could 150. I still struggle at normal speed. I grew up with this one. That helped me a lot, RetroMike. The level 1 sword is probably going to end up being harder than this, but you kind of never know. That's kind of why I wanted to try this. Maybe we'll try this at 200 one day as well down the road. I'm just kind of curious. I would really like to get that. That would be great. Super Mario 2 is another polarizing game. I agree. It was, once again, one of those games that was much different from what people were expecting. Is this even the right way? I don't think it is. I'm going to go back. What am I missing here? There's our horse, and that's right. What was I doing there, Vanessa? Something dumb, obviously. I don't like Punch-Out, but Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's one of my favorite. I don't like Super Punch-Out. Okay. Yeah, Super Punch-Out. A lot of people didn't like it as much as Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I liked it more simply because when I played it as a kid, it was easier, and I could not beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Having a great Sunday here, Nate. I'm glad you... I hope you are too, buddy. What'd you miss besides raging? More, yeah, just a lot more dumb things happening. Goten just falling into the lava over and over for some reason. I like Zelda 2 more than Zelda 1. I like Zelda 3 more than Zelda 2. Fair enough. It's fair enough. I like hearing you guys' opinions on everything. I really enjoy the opinions because, I mean, we don't always agree on everything, but that's all part of it to me. Trying to remember where to go here. I'm trying my very best. Yeah, I've taken out Tyson, Maddie. I couldn't beat him as a kid, but thankfully got on stream and everything worked out. But I could not beat him until actually streaming the game. As a kid, I fought Tyson probably a million times. I could not beat him. And then I actually got on stream, I grinded him enough to actually get good at him. And then we did a run of Punch-Out where we did a 14-0 run with no knockdowns. That was very lucky. I don't ever expect to be able to do that in my life again. But I was happy I could do it once. That was a challenge I was aspiring to do, and we did it a lot faster than I ever dreamed of. It just, all of a sudden, it just happened. I was in utter disbelief. They're going to steal all my magic, are they? Now I'm not going to have enough to use Fairy. I'm not going to have enough magic. This is unbelievable. Alright, what can I do to fix the situation? I can go over here and get magic back, I believe. No magic? No magic. Are you kidding me right now? That is bad luck. That is rotten luck right there. Now we might not even finish this godforsaken place. I'm really, really, really salty right now. Yeah, there's some great rage clips out there. Wow. Let me catch up with you guys. What's your favorite Mega Man game? Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2, I'm going to go with that one. Mostly for nostalgia, but also like Mega Man 1 a lot. Was that 5-year-old dressed up as Chucky hanging out in your town, Mixer? I don't think so. I haven't heard about that. Is there something I'm missing with that, Glove? 5-year-old dressed up as Chucky. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, Maddie, you fought Tyson as a kid and couldn't beat him either? No, I think that was most of us. I think that was most of us. It was just rage territory. I was lucky to beat Sandman as a kid. I'm shocked that happened. Kind of blown away. I know it's Princess Toadstool, but I don't remember hearing her referred to as anything but Toadstool until Mario 64. That's correct, Phoenix. They did not do anything else with her. It didn't have the name. Maybe she was called Peach in Japan. I don't know. That's something maybe we should look up. Let's take a death here. That's the last time I can take a death here. I forgot all about that was even a thing. All right, here we go. Let's go. You got to turn into Fairy here. You're not going to make it. We're about at the boss. We only have one more adventure to go on after that. Ah! No! Oh, are you kidding me? You know what happened right there? You guys have any idea what happened right there? I glanced at the chat while I was trying to jump over the lava. That's what happened right there. That's completely my fault. No, there's no excuse. Zero whatsoever. I deserved a death right there. I completely deserved that death. That was one of the dumbest deaths you will ever see. I was glancing at the chat when I was supposed to be jumping over the lava. See, that the next boss room has lava in it, and I forgot because it's the dragon. And I was just running into the room, not thinking about anything, and there's lava in there. And I wasn't remembering that was a thing. Otherwise, I would have been paying more attention. That was a get good moment, I agree. Swimming in lava, I deserve it. I deserve everything bad. Some 5-year-old kid in Alabama was walking around this neighborhood as a pretty awesome costume. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up for sure, Glove, because I want to know like where it took place. I don't think I would have heard about it if it had been in my town. Either that or I'm just completely out of touch with reality, which is also a distinct possibility. I can't believe I took a death right there. What an idiot. What a freaking idiot. That should not have happened. Oh well. Won't take but a minute to get back to where we were. It's just right down here. I deserve a bad... Oh, no! Oh, God, you do not want to be in the graveyard. There. That's some of the worst encounters you'll see in the game right there. That is not the place to be if you're trying to avoid enemies. Do not go in there. Ah, it almost took another death. This is... bad enemy encounter again. Alright, we can just skip over the scorpion. There we go. Rambo! That's a really frustrating game. I beat that as a kid, Maddie. I don't know if I want to play it again, but yeah, I beat it as a kid. I think the problem is figuring out where to go. The combat in Rambo is awkward. It's not bad. The music's kind of good. The navigation system is amazingly bad. You have no... Okay, well, apparently we can't get anything except that guy to reappear. All right, back to the grind. Back to the grind here. All right, this time we're going to make it. This time I'm actually going to pay attention. Face tanking is not going to get us through this. It's just not going to happen. You fight more wildlife than humans. Yeah, there's birds and crap all over Rambo. It is just non-stop birds and bats and all that crap. Rarely do you fight a human. You do in a couple of instances, but not too often. We don't go that way. No, you don't go that way. Start over. This endlessly falls down until you actually do pick the right path. And there's actually something I want to try here, so we're going to start this part over anyway. It's fine. Yeah, that would... But yeah, thankfully I've already beaten Rambo, but I mean, we could play it again. Oh, that was so lucky right there. I'm pleased. Okay, I'm glad we missed a jump now. So now we're in good shape for the stretch run here. And the humans you fight in Rambo aren't even any easier to kill than the animals are. They're even trollier. So Rambo's just a trolly game. This part, right? Speaking of trolly, that would be this part also. Alright, I don't think they respawn now if you knock both out at the same time. Yeah. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Everything's fine. We're in control here. Alright, I think killing them's better than face tanking through them. I think we're going to save a lot of life that way. Alright, here we go. But yeah, my favorite Mega Man game is definitely Mega Man 2. That's one of the reasons I picked it today, because the Quick Man part at 150% speed is going to be a lot of fun. And no, we're not going to use the Flash Stopper. That would make it too easy. You guys know I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. We're not going to take a shortcut. You don't go that way. Ellie, welcome! How goes 150% speed? A bit trolly, but not terrible. It could be a whole lot worse, so I'm definitely not complaining about it. Now, I think Mega Man might go worse than this, but definitely for sure. But welcome in, Ellie. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. But yeah, this is not going terrible. Honestly, bad play has hampered me more than the speed has. All right, here's where I messed up last time. Not paying attention whatsoever. This fight might be harder than it could. This might be a little bit more difficult than I'm imagining, because this guy's quick. Quick Man is super easy, stage unless obviously if not get good. Yeah, no Flash Stopper on the Quick Man part. None of that stuff. In fact, that's the first level we'll do. How about that? Just relaxing with my cats all day. What a nice, cozy day. Nice, relaxing, chill Sunday. That's great. I saw you guys were playing, let's see, Stardew Valley the other night. You guys were just getting started when I went to bed early. That was fun hanging out with you guys the other week when you had a community Stardew Valley going on. That's such a good little game. And it's fun co-op, too. I've never tried it co-op. They added that feature in later. You piece of garbage dragon. You almost threw me in the lava. What's this guy's name? Barba or something? Almost got him. Good night. All right, moving on. Almost there. Yeah, Harvest Moon, I think, was... that was what Stardew Valley was inspired by. I'm 90% sure. Every Thursday, Stardew, mega fun, yes. Good old Stardew. That's like the perfect like co-op game to like just chill and laugh and have a good time with people. You just can't go wrong. And we're dead. Okay, that guy's dead. Now we gotta cross this stinking rotten bridge here. I'm just gonna use fairy. Screw it. Just gonna use fairy, and then we're gonna go to the last dungeon and get it done. Gotta use thunder here. Yeah, Harvest Moon, if you guys haven't played that, that's a Super Nintendo game that's kind of like Stardew Valley. Not quite as in-depth and stuff, but yeah. Normally I don't play new games, but Stardew Valley has this charming pixel graphics and a lot of content, so that was definitely a good game for me. Without a doubt. I had a blast with that one. N64 as well? Okay, I had no idea. Did not know that N64 was also involved with that. We're going to take a death. We're going to take a couple of deaths here. We're going to start over and go pick up all the extra lives and then go have at it in the final dungeon. I don't even have max power here yet, but you know what? I don't think we're going to need it. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's going to be just fine. It might end up being a big deal, though. I'm kind of worried about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, though. Let's look at it that way. Alright, gotta go find all the 1-ups in the world. They're easy to find. I know exactly where they are. One right below, but we're gonna go get this one first. The 1-ups in this game, they do not respawn. That is a really weird thing. If you pick them up, they're gone for good. So you kind of want to save them for this part right here at the end. Alright, there's our first one. This is the Link doll. I wish I had a real Link doll. That would be really cool. I wonder if they make one that looks like that. I bet you can get it made or something. Alright, let's go get some more. A couple more extra lives and we're going to be in good shape. I never did this as a kid. It was really dumb. Battletoads 10,000% speed. We did do 150% Battletoads and we made it to the end of Volkmeyer's Inferno. I took some warps though. I did take a couple of warps. No, we only took one warp. We took the warp on the turbo tunnel. Because I couldn't do turbo tunnel at 150 speed. There was no way. So I had to live long enough in it to get the warp. So Battletoads at extra speed was somewhat doable a little bit. But I don't know if you could do Rat Race or any of those. We didn't make it that far. But I'm in Kling. No, you can't do Klinger Winger at 150. There's no way. Klinger Winger is hard at regular. Add more to it? Yeah, right. That would be really cool, Goten. That would be... Tsunade would absolutely love that. That would be incredible. Those were introduced in A Link to the Past, were they not? Where if you keep hitting them, they can come back and swarm you. I think that's the first time those guys showed up, I want to say. Alright, so what are we doing now? What are we doing? Are we getting health back? Yeah, we should go into this with absolutely full health. No reason not to at this point. Link's Awakening. I missed Link's Awakening, the Game Boy one. I totally missed that one. Classics, what's up, man? Birds are driving me crazy on level 9. What, you're playing that's on Castlevania 3? Yeah, birds are bad. One of the worst enemies in the game. That part right before you get to the doppelganger with the water and the birds, yeah, that part's not fun. Not a fun part. Yeah, Klinger Winger on 150, that isn't happening. Rat Race wouldn't happen either. Yeah, there's not going to be a full-speed Battletoads run. No chance. Proto, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. You're looking forward to getting a PB tonight. Working on that crazy Ninja Gaiden challenge that is like one run away from being completed, that like any run could be the run now. I hope that I get to see it live. Hope I don't have to go to bed. That would be a real shame. I got to see the end of Rocket Knight. That was amazing. The birds and those stupid skulls, yep. The skulls right before the doppelganger are also extraordinarily trolly. Then those are only in those. Yeah, that's definitely a Loop 2 thing. They're horrifying, absolutely horrifying. I'm definitely going to go get this one up. It's in the swamp, which is kind of dangerous, but we're going to get it anyway. All right, that didn't work out too well, but we're fine. All right, it's right here. Yeah, me too, Proto. Me too. Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor is a lizard. Tim the Toolman Taylor's an asshole. I don't like the show or the video game. I don't like anything about Home Improvement. Why was it popular? Who knows? It's a sitcom. I hate sitcoms. No, not all of them, just most of them. Oh, that was a cheap shot. As soon as I'm on the screen, the ghost is hitting me. That's bullshit. Get rid of that. Zelda 2's going okay, Proto. We're about to descend into hell right here. Anyone who's played Zelda 2 knows where this path is taking us, directly into hell. Right here. Where is the magic thing? There's supposed to be a magic thing here? Excuse me, game? Why are we being shitty and not giving me a magic thing here? Well, that's horse shit. Now I'm in all kinds of trouble. Yeah, I'm in big, big trouble now. This is trouble. This is shitty trouble. That's not the encounter I wanted. No magic thing there. Unfreaking believable. I don't... We're gonna take a couple of deaths just getting through this. Alright, skip this section. If you encounter enemies right here, you don't have to do this part, which makes it 100 times harder. I'm really nervous about this part. I'm extremely nervous about it. No! No! Oh my god, that's not good. Get in the cave at least. Okay. I'm probably gonna die now, but at least we made it in the cave. Don't take a death now. Don't take a death now. Please, take a death. Take a death. Okay, fine. We can't die again. Alright, acceptable. These things are so fast, I don't really want to engage them. I'm just going to get hurt if I try and fight this stuff. Shields up again. Hate sitcoms while I love you, Mixer. I never got sitcoms myself. No, I was not really a fan of any sitcoms come to mind. Like, none. I was either watching cartoons or sports growing up. I had no time for sitcoms. To me, that was just like stuff that I never had any interest in. None. I know they're popular. I'm not going to knock them. I know people enjoy them. Ah! Jesus, this part is terrifying. Sailcat, hope you're having a nice day. Welcome in. Breaking Bad, never watched it. Friends of mine were always trying to get me to watch The Big Bang Theory. I know that's really popular. They were like, hey, you gotta watch this funny show. You'll love it. I think I did end up watching one episode with a friend of mine. And they kept looking at me like every time something supposedly funny happened in the show. And I was just like, ho-hum. And they were like, how are you not laughing? I was like, because it's not funny. Maybe that's why. I have no idea. I don't know what I was missing. How did I screw this up this badly? Oh my god. Kill the eye thing. Oh my god. Just get in there. Alright, final battle is upon us. Big Bang Theory is shit. Yep. I wasn't impressed by it, let's put it that way. I thought it was boring. Sail Cat, I hope you're having a good day. I've never seen Breaking Bad. I can't comment on that one. Most are stupid, not worth the watch. Occasionally they're... You know, as a kid, you know what made me not like sitcoms, and it's for a really petty reason. It's because, you know, a character would say something and then they would pump in that audience laughter noise, the applause. And as a kid, I would be like, that wasn't funny. Why is everyone laughing? I didn't know it was pumped in noise. So I was like, why are people laughing? It's a laugh track, yeah. And so I was sitting back going, that's not funny. Why are people laughing? Hey, and the guy would come in the room and be like, hey, honey, I'm home. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And I'd be like, what? That wasn't funny. And then the guy would say something else, and what? The birds beat the crap out of me. No, good lord. Damn, Mixer, you're pro, making easy work of this. I hope we can finish, Ellie. This is the final dungeon, and it's a trolly one. It's a trolly one. Goddamn Phoenix or whatever just beat the living hell out of me. That was not cool. That was not cool. I do not approve of that. There's something jumping out of the water here. Okay, or maybe not. I don't even remember where I am here. This is not good. Bad. That thing's gonna be right here too. I knew it. Yep. No. Shields. Now watch, it won't even hit me now that I put the shields up, and I wasted magic. Of course, god damn it. Okay, we have to get magic here. No, actually, you don't get magic there. You get it the next one. I gotta be careful here. They're gonna come for me. They're gonna come for me, or no, they're not. They're not even gonna respawn. Everything's making a liar out. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. No, I'm not fighting you. I'm not brave enough to engage that guy in mortal combat. No chance. That guy would just hand it to me. I'm not gonna even fight him. Alright, where is the life power-up thing? We really need to get this. This is important. Nope, that's not it. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna farm that right there until we get magic. We have to get magic here. Everything depends on it. If I watch Mr. Bean, nope. I know about Mr. Bean, but I've never watched it before, so I can't say if it's good or bad. I'm not gonna, like, throw something under the bus I've never seen before. No chance of that, but I have not seen it. I'm assuming I probably wouldn't like it, but maybe I would. I'll take one hit against this thing. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, now we can get stuff back right here, I think. We can, okay. Not much, but it's something. We're almost there. We're not that far to go. I'm excited about how this boss fight's going to end up down here. We have 2 bosses to get through at the bottom of this dungeon. Alright, now, no more birds. These are bird knights. Oh, Jesus, he got me. Okay. This is a bird that's also a knight that can throw swords. This is like a horrific enemy right here. Okay, I'm gonna get him from here. Mr. Bean is good. You will like it for sure. I'll probably never get a chance to watch it. Yeah, because I let my girlfriend choose what we're gonna watch, and she's always gonna pick anime. So I love anime too, so that's fine. I don't think she would like Mr. Bean. I think she would be like, this is immature. Why are we watching Mr. Bean? God! That's not a death I wanted to take right there. God damn it. That's not good. That's one less chance at some nasty stuff we're going to have to fight down here. Alright, get the hell out of the way, bird. Coming through. There is one up we can get down here. Alright, I don't think there was one in here. Should we look? We should look, yeah. Perfect. Perfect! Just took a stupid death, though. Pure-hearted, warm character, not a trolly jackass. Yeah, what does this bean character even look like? I can't even picture the guy. I'm sure I've seen it at some point. But I've never seen the movies or anything, but I bet if I saw a picture of the guy, I would recognize him. Mr. Bean is a jackass, that's what makes him funny, okay. She's not gonna go for it, Chris. She's gonna be like, why are we watching this when we could be watching another anime series we haven't seen? There's only 100 to 500 anime series we haven't seen yet. Why are we watching Mr. Bean? That's how that conversation would go. I'm not exaggerating, that's how it would go. She's working right now, but probably might be listening in. You can't convince her, Chris. Voice Zazu in The Lion King. That was the bird in Lion King, right? I haven't seen Lion King in a long time, but I'm pretty sure that was the bird. I'm pretty sure that was the bird. Anime always great choice. I knew you would see it that way, Ellie. You can't. There's so many anime series to see as well. You can never see them all, I don't think. I don't think so. So that's always her excuse when, if anything else ever gets brought up. She's like, there's so many series we haven't seen yet. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right, uh-oh. Yeah, it's time. It's time! This is going to be a bad bird, right? That was a good bird, you're right. If I've seen the movie Rat Race, I don't think so. Mora, that does not ring a bell. Johnny English, never seen that. I haven't seen anything. If it's not from the 80s or 90s, if it's not 80s or 90s, then I haven't seen it. Unless it's anime, then I've seen new anime. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna phrase it right there. Only good anime or cartoon bird video game is a bad bird. I don't trust birds. See, classic, you're coming around. You're coming around on birds. I knew you'd hate them. I knew you'd see things my way. Shields up! Yes, sir! Shields must be raised now. I think I'm going to be able to raise everything except Reflect, because I don't have enough magic to use that too, because I didn't get level 8 magic, which was dumb. But it's too late for that now. Why am I not doing this level 1 sword? Hey, Chris, we could do that at some point in the future. 150 again, except level 1 sword, level 8 magic, and level 8 life. We could try that. That would be different. This fight's going to not go too well, I'm pretty sure. Do I not have enough for jump? Okay, I have enough to do everything here. When he goes into the next phase, I'm not going to be able to dodge anything. Oh, shit. Okay, so we did get him. We got him. Shadow Link is all that stands between us and ultimate victory. Okay, so it's way harder to do that fight with level 1 sword. Shadow Link might still be a problem, though. I know about the cheese strat. Somebody's going to say it. I know. You can go into the corner and duck and hit the button over and over, and Shadow Link can do nothing about it. I know that strat. We're not going to use it. I think that's too cheesy. We're going to use shields up and jump, and we're going to fight them man-to-man. That's how we're going to do this. I don't believe in that cheese strat. We're not going to do it. I didn't know about that as a kid. So I'm going to pretend I don't know about it now either. He's not even that tough, honestly. He's just not that tough. I've fought him a million times. There's nothing to see there. But if you don't know how to do it like that, then he's almost unbeatable. But you have to strike around the shield. If you just sit there and swing at him over and over, he's going to block like 99% of your swings. But if you like jump, overlap his sprite a little bit, and go behind his shield, you can hit him pretty much every time. Or at least most of the time, anyway. Thank you for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it. I love this game, so we'll find another way to make it harder. There's always a way to make this game harder because there's so many different options here. Darklink, straight up well done. I know, Proto. I can't do the cheese strat. No, Effley, no torture there. Now, if I didn't know how to do it, that would be torture. One of the most fun battles in any game on the NES. I agree. That's always fun. It's always good. Jaguar, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Thanks for the GGs. Thank you, Chloe, Effley, Retro Mike. Rush, welcome in. How's it going today? Good to see you as well, buddy. Thank you, Cruddas, Ellie, Chris, Maddie, Raku, Action Cayman. My Sunday's going good, dude. Sunday's going great. Pookums, welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Retro Rex. Evergreen, thank you. Thank you, Rush. Wolf, Phoenix, Koala, thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much. You guys are awesome people. Proto, thank you. MLC, thank you. Nate, thank you. Wow. That was fun. I had a freaking blast. Now you can do Quest 2 is no different. It's the second game is Loop 2 in this game is the same game except you keep your power up. So it's basically baby mode. That's how that